Fucking King of the Hill's the shit, dude.
Oh, bro. There's so many classics.
Yeah, it was fucking.
Remember Boomhauer's grandma?
Uh-uh.
she talks to him. Hey, dang old dang old, and they have like subtitles. It's fucking. Oh man, I hear that place is a real place. That place is just like that.
Really?
I heard
Arlen?
I heard Arlen, Texas is just like that.
That'll be cool, man.
Yeah,
Bobby, whoa.
I think that show is so underrated. It hurts. Like it's just an amazing show.
Yeah.
I like how Hank is trying to do the right thing, but also like keep his principles. But it's not that. That's not what the show shows. It shows him living with people that that he's trying to teach, and it's a spectacular, man. I fucking love that show.
Yeah. It'll be it's pretty good, man. I remember where he gets like cheater bait, and instead of cheater bait, it's just crack, to go fishing.
Oh yeah, cheater.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then the fisher just keep jumping back. He's like, "What the hell?" They like jump into his boat. He's like, "What the hell? I just threw this one back." So I saw that there was some. She's probably huge. I don't exactly know what she does or where she came from, but do you know who JoJo is?
JoJo Sawaya
Yeah,
or something like that?
yeah. She's gonna be doing Cash App for kids.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the hell? You're gonna get digital allowances sent to you.
It's the future, man.
It's fucking crazy, bro. Like,
I got a feeling they're gonna try and get rid of the dollar.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I mean,
we'll go to a credit system.
I heard or not heard. I saw that they have a Bitcoin city in El Salvador, and they're trying to make it like a geothermal mining rigs and shit. Like,
really?
Yeah, they're gonna be doing a bunch of stuff. So,
I hope they make it, dude. I hope they pull themselves out of that their economic situation and become a first world nation.
Yeah. I heard that the cool idea with it is that Bitcoin. So what they're saying, so how they're looking at Salvador is like they're heroes because they're letting go of their control. They're letting Bitcoin control their market. Yeah. And that allows the people to have a wallet for Bitcoin. So they produced like over like 1.5 million wallets in like the other day for Bitcoin on this thing called Chivo wallet.
Yeah.
Chivo is like a Central American term. It's like Chiva is like a goat, Chivo goat, I believe, but they're just trying to make it like that this is the wallet, so they call it Chivo. But they're saying that the wallet that they gave to all these people is shitty, and that everybody's using all kinds of other wallets for Bitcoin, and so the trick is how they're trading it for money is that the people with their Bitcoin wallet buy Amazon gift cards or a gift card, and when you purchase gift cards with Bitcoin, you get like huge cuts. So like you can buy a gift card for like $400, but you'll get like $600 worth of gift cards.
Oh my goodness.
So they're trying to get people to just use it, and then you purchase Bitcoin with the wallet, and then you use the Bitcoin to buy the gift cards to your account, then you use that account, and it just gets loaded automatically.
If you were like a Silicon Valley genius and you spoke Spanish, dude, you could make so much fucking, you could be the next wallet,
Easily.
You got to make it easy to use, easy to understand that, fucking not everybody will like be 100%,
Yeah, I think
just copy Cash App, but with crypto,
yeah. But instead of a dollar sign, they just use like one of the Bitcoin signs or something like that. I think the trick with it would be telling people why Bitcoin's powerful with the blockchain, and then explain why the other ones are also good because of the blockchain, but explain that this is the gold. This is what you want to trade in for it, but you always want to be purchasing it.
Yeah. This is the gold. The other ones are like onyx, sapphire, some copper, bronze. Some are more valuable, some are less valuable.
And it's all about what you do with them, but with the people of Salvador, man, I'm excited for them. I fucking like, man, it's gonna be so much. It's gonna be so cool, especially when So I saw that.
Well, they're tied to the U.S. dollar right now, right?
Who?
Yeah, like Central America and shit like that.
I think they are, but they're slowly cutting ties. I think.
Yeah.
Like with like so many people, they have like
I I think Argentina is too, or something
Really?
like that. Yeah.
That'd be smart, man.
Yeah.
It'd be nothing but smart if they did that. Because then, if America decides to jump in and like, oh shit, there's commies down there, and they decide to go back to Central America to go look for communists, it's like, the way they put it is like, this is a different kind of looting.
Yeah.
Like it's the big guys with a lot of money paying. Basically, guys with a lot of money are forcing people to loot because they pull all the money out of the bottom half, and then the bottom half's like, well, my labor's worth nothing, I might as well take. So it's weird. It's a weird thing that they're doing. But I got all these things come off another podcast called The Orange Pill. I highly recommend you listen to it. It's fucking
The
great.
Orange Peel?
The Orange Pill.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and they're Bitcoin maxis. So
dude, let's fucking another podcast. We'll just talk about crypto all the time. Called The Orange Peel.
Yeah, Orange Peel. Yeah, and then I'll be Max Weiser.
Yeah.
No, or Cax Miser.
Yeah.
That's what his name is, Max Kaiser, the guy that does it.
I'll be Johnny Long.
Johnny Long.
Yeah.
There we go. Wow, there we go. I'll be Lev Average.
Lev Average.
I don't know. But I was just thinking, I was just like, that's nuts. That's fucking nuts that they're gonna do a Cash App with a phone. I can't. How many phones do they have in America? Like
probably 300 million.
300 million.
I assume so. Let me Google that.
Yeah.
Fucking. Let's see here. I'm gonna talk into the phone like an old man. How many phones are in America? Cell phones. Let's see here. Oh, it doesn't really tell me. How many cell phones? Okay, nearly 300 million, and that comes from cellphones.lovetoknow.com.
Interesting.
So, and then 294 million, according to US or www.statistia.com.
Okay.
So I don't know, between 96 and 300 million.
That's a lot. That's a lot. So
that's almost the same amount as we got guns. You know?
I think everybody uses their. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. We have
like outside of kids, maybe, and those guys, those cheaters who have like two cell phones.
Yeah,
one for business, one for family, right?
Yeah. How many people do you know that have cheated on their own family?
Oh, for real?
Do you know anybody?
Yeah.
You don't have to blow up their spot.
I'm gonna say about 50% of dudes I know. Yeah,
for real.
Like maybe 25 to 50%, 1 out of 4, maybe up to a half.
Damn, dude. There's a couple guys I knew growing up that like right before they met the girls that they eventually married, they were like, "Oh, I'm hooking up with somebody else on the side." It's like, not that I'm like, oh shit, I'm judging, but it was just like, you're young, you're doing this, and you're having a lot of fun on the side, and then you're gonna go marry somebody,
and have it deeply hidden.
Hidden. Yeah, like you never did it. It's. I'm not saying you're not gonna judge your character, but it's quite a change of character.
Yeah, compartmentalize your bullshit.
Yeah, I mean nobody's perfect whatsoever, but it's always interesting, like, because like I think you're supposed to grow and change generally, and some people just like, I get to have my cake and eat it too.
Like South Park, I think it was like Matt Trey or something like that, was like, yeah, I said that when I was 26, and now I think a little differently. But that's what I thought when I was 26. And I was like, oh, okay. I mean, he's like 50 now. Yeah. So it's kind of cool.
Yeah.
By the way, you gotta watch that special.
I need to, man.
Dude, I really enjoy it. I mean,
it's on Paramount Network.
Yeah, it's on Paramount Plus, which is like, I thought was gonna be a shitty network, but they got South Park, dude, and it was fucking.
Yeah, I think they paid for the rights for that, right?
Yeah, they got 14 1-hour specials lined up.
Damn, they're doing crypto.com movement.
Yeah, they're going big.
Dude, they say crypto.com is going to take over, they took over
Binance?
the Staples Stadium. The what?
Oh, none.
They took over the stadium, but they're going to get the name change in December. So if you buy now and the name change kicks over, it might get people to buy.
Oh, so they call the Staples Center because of Staples, the office store?
I believe so.
Oh my God, I feel so stupid.
I think so. Well, it's like Staples Corp. I don't know what it would be.
I thought that was like the guy's last name or something.
Johnny Staples.
Dude, my uncle like did concrete work for the Staples Center when I was little. I was like,
for real?
I was like,
lost a hand in there.
I was like, my uncle built the Staples Center.
Yeah, that's cool. I have a friend's dad who helped build the DIA thing. He's an engineer. He's
Yeah.
also a Mason. Yeah, he's
Dude.
I've been to a Mason meeting. They are fucking dead
Like-
serious about their shit.
Like bricklayers and shit like that.
No, Freemasons.
Oh, okay.
Like Scottish
yeah.
Rite.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went to one of those meetings, and a couple of those meetings actually. My buddy's dad invited us.
He was trying to recruit.
Possibly.
He
I
was
had a lot
trying to
of
feel
questions.
you out. You know.
Yeah, and I mean, I think he knows. I think he knows that I could probably be somewhat powerful in there, but
Yeah.
but in reality, I was just kind of like, it's a lot of commitment. It's like I already have things I'm going on in my life right now.
Yeah.
It's not like you can't join later, you know.
Yeah, it's like,
I
hey
don't-
man, I'm good. You know, it's
Yeah.
gonna be like the Simpsons episode with the Stonecutters, though.
Where everybody gets faded and drunk.
Yeah,
It's kind of a weird fraternity kind of thing.
you gotta join the Knights of the Columbus. You know,
Yeah.
that's the one you gotta join.
I wonder what do they do there? I don't know
It's the
much.
same fucking thing,
It
except they
is.
speak Spanish and they're Catholics.
Oh, for
Yeah,
real?
yeah.
Oh, I'd have to be Catholic then.
I think so. Yeah.
I mean, I could easily fake that.
Yeah, I mean, you know, Donna Nobis Pacham.
Yeah.
Amen.
Do the thing. I'll have to practice watching movies. What else would I have to? What movie would I have
Dude,
to do to research
dude,
to get false?
So there's like abandoned churches at my university that they converted to classrooms. You know,
That's cool.
but when I walked in, I actually did the fucking hand thing
On
you know?
accident.
I don't know. It was just fucking instinct, dude. I
What?
felt like such a fucking tool.
I think you were preparing yourself for God's view.
Oh, dude, hey, you know, you never know.
Yeah, no,
You
he's watching you.
Yeah.
You know, he saw.
But dude,
so-
I just thought that was sad, dude. They turned a synagogue, like 2 churches, you know.
yeah, if that makes you sad, bro, they're gonna renovate Notre Dame.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna add a bunch of well, I hate using the term because it's so fucking divisive, but it would be called like woke. Like they're gonna have like a diversity and shit like that at the
Okay,
Notre Dame
yeah.
thing. But it's
There's like a lot of different types of Catholics being
Yeah.
more multinational
I think this one's gonna be more of like
political beliefs instead
political
of
beliefs, yeah, instead of actually
instead
Catholic.
of like actually like including like, oh look we have believers in Zimbabwe and in Sri Lanka, you know.
yeah, or they're gonna do it like
Mother Teresa, wasn't she a fucking
Saint-
Indian
was she a name Indian?
or something? I'm pretty sure she was Indian.
Yeah,
You know what? Don't quote me. Don't quote me.
that's why we have Google.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I think it's cool that they're gonna change it and they're gonna upgrade it, but I think it's crazy that they don't just restore it. Like it's such
Yeah.
a historical piece of art, you know, or historical piece of work. It hasn't gone down
Albanian. She was Albanian,
in Albanian.
but she lived in India.
Interesting. And then she gave Catholicism to the Indians.
I mean, I don't know. I heard bad things about her too. You know.
The orphan thing, or no, the school thing, where she was just like extra mean or something, or what?
Yeah, dude. Fucking women, nuns have a history of being fucking mean as shit. You know.
It's so weird. This is for God. This is for God.
Dude, when you think you're right, though, you know,
Right across the tits.
and you don't know what abuse they went through, you know.
Yeah. I know my grandmother, she was a left-hander, and all the way until like 50, left-handers were considered bad. And so they like
Was she? What country was she from?
Uruguay.
Okay, all right. Because I know in other countries they wipe their ass with their left hand. Like,
I really don't know which hand it was, but
Yeah.
they they
I
probably
think that was
whooped her
like-
ass with their left hand.
yeah.
I know that they tied her right hand or her left hand down to her back
Oh,
in a chair. Yeah, this
Jesus.
is those days. And they made her write with her right hand, but she was a left-hander, and you can do it, but you take away the left-hander's like brain creativity, like the way the left-handed brain works is they say is somewhat special, but it's different, and you kind of need that. And
Yeah.
they were like that's a devil's hand. Don't use that hand. And so my grandma became a right-hander. And then when my older brother, became a left-hander, and he went to school, and they were like 2 seconds away from doing it, my mom was like, "No, you can't. No, fuck that.
No.
No, you're not doing that to my son." You know, like no, not him.
Dude. It's weird, man. That's fucking different.
I just think these people, they're like they're not given as much different kinds of views as we are. I was watching another thing.
Yeah.
It was like where Mormons, they were talking about like a bunch of like how Mormons believe that the prophets talk to Jesus or God directly and shit. Like
Yeah.
there's like a whole state that believes the same thing you do, that believes it so heartily that
Yeah.
you know, you just have like all these people around you believing that, and to have one dissenting thought unravel all of that shit, it's kind of interesting.
Yeah.
There's a lady that happens a lot in Utah. We have like
Dude, I feel like Utah is the most religious and anti-religious place.
it definitely is
Because I met some fucking people who hated religion from Utah.
That's why.
And I was like,
I'm
what?
an atheist, bro.
What the fuck happened to you?
Yeah.
But like aggressive, you know?
Yeah, it's unjustified shit. It's all kinds of other religions that have to step up to become like the Mormons
Yeah.
in Utah. If you go to like a Baptist church or whatever, they are like in small buildings all over the place.
Yeah.
There's no like gigantic
Mega churches like in Texas.
right. So
That's kind of a good thing. The
Yeah.
fucking Southern Baptist mega church.
are they shitty, dude?
Yeah, I think so. Dude,
I can't imagine.
Dude, I went to one church and fucking this was in Missouri. Not Missouri. You know?
Is that a small? Is that like
No, it's like a
talk?
yeah. It means the shitty ass part of the state. Fucking, the guy passed the collection plate and then he goes, "I know someone's holding on to some money," and he passed it again and he locked the fucking doors. God is telling me someone is holding on to some money or something like that, dude. And I was like, "Oh, this is bullshit."
God said he needs the power paid.
Yeah.
So I was like, wow, dude.
He looked like Michael Irvin now.
With money.
Yeah.
With like he had a nice suit.
Yeah. Like nice suit, fucking the glasses, the fucking. He had a pink tie, you know.
Bro, religion truly is, and I'm using Karl Marx's term, opiate of the masses.
Yeah.
So, but like some people need that kind of structure, and other people feel like donating gives them the feeling of that there's some hope for them, like for being bad people, and it's like that's not how it's supposed to be. You're supposed to turn on the light of goodness, and that's it. You turn it off when you can't. You turn it on. It's not a fucking bank. It's you don't bank good favors and then versus bad favors. You develop a reason to like yourself by being good 90% of the time. You don't give yourself a reason to consider yourself good. It's fucking weird, man. But yeah, you're right. Utah is, and it's
both.
It's both, bro. Salt Lake is so
weird.
fucking. They're like so angsty and against the church, but the church provides like a decent amount of stuff for some people.
Yeah.
So they're like, nope. No matter what they do is bad. They can't win. I'm not even just defending the church. It's just like the people that they have such a bad taste. They can't.
And you don't know what happened to them. You know
exactly.
Fucking I was watching some dude talking about how he got his dick sucked by a priest.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, holy shit! And he started shaking and crying and shit.
It fucks you up, bro.
And I was like, oh Jesus Christ! He was like 11.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
The church is not anti-gay, but they do. They're like, you can be gay. It's fine to be gay, but you can't act on it. You can't have sex with a man or a woman. If you're
that's some mental gymnastics right there.
So what they do is they just kind of say, for the sake of the family, don't be gay or whatever. And it's like, to me, I'm just kind of
that's how that guy fucking straight laced life, like hi honey, looks perfect, and then fucking when the sun goes down and like the baby's away, homie goes down to some bathhouse. That's like do you remember Butters' dad from South Park?
Yeah.
Yeah, you get a Butters.
Yeah.
You get a Butters' dad from South Park.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, oh man, and that happens. So around the conferences.
Yeah.
Around the what do they call them? They have like 2 or 3 a year. They call it general conference. That's right. And they do like twice.
Well, that sounds so formal.
It is, and
normally religions would be like jamboree or fucking migration.
We had when I was growing up, they had firesides, so you'd go and do that. But the liquor stores sell out every time the general conference comes out. The liquor store, there's liquor stores all over downtown, and they all sell out, bro. They sell out hard. They have lines literally all day.
I want to be in a liquor store and just watch, see who I recognize at the fucking jamboree or general conference or whatever.
Yeah. Well, it's huge. So they invite people from all over the world, like priests and everything from all over the world.
Are these are Mormons, right?
Mormon, not priests. They call them bishops.
Really?
In Mormons, I believe.
Oh, look at
Bishop Johnson or whatever.
They gotta stick their fucking nose up in the air,
Yeah, and these guys exactly, and they end up being like, what I do think is kind of interesting is that you can watch people in the church go up in the church. if they do what they say they want to do.
Oh shit! You like 10 years later, that fucking kid is now an elder, and now he's a bishop.
Yeah, so
now he.
So like a guy that's a straight up alcoholic that fucked his life up at a young enough point, but like got his life together and has like a family.
Yeah,
they'll give him a shot to be higher up as long as he makes some people proud. At least in the church that I had attended a couple times with my friend's family. I saw there was like 3 or 4 people that I saw like cry when they were like, it looks like our brother blah 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 in the priesthood has attained a bishop status, and then the whole place is like very calm, quiet like this. But you look at him and he's just like fucking bawling how happy he is. yeah, exactly. Staring at the guy, mouth all sad and open. I mean, what happened to this guy that makes it such a great thing? But then I'm like,
there's some fucking dark stories.
I can't imagine.
I bet you that dude is like, yeah, that's tough, man. I'm crying. I'm just thinking about some dude.
Man, trying to get his life better.
Sucking dick for drugs,
dude. That's the worst thing is being consumed by something and not knowing your own decisions. It's a terrible feeling.
Oh God. Yeah.
Well,
hey, you fucking made it.
Thank you, man. I try not to be like, I throw it in everybody's face because I talk about it a lot, but it's a huge part of like what part made me.
Dude, I guarantee you, if you fucking did it through that Mormon stuff when you got your fucking elder position.
Oh yeah,
you'd fucking be one of those fucking.
Oh, bro, for sure. One of the coolest things I heard was you got to see yourself. You got to see yourself as this is only this. You got to see yourself as the bad guys in World War II as well as the good guys in World War II.
Jesus.
The trick is with that is you got to realize, like, do you really think you're moral enough to stand up in the middle of like a conference where they're like, this is bad? Do you think you're strong enough around 100 people to raise your hand at that time?
Unless you really don't give a fuck. Like you don't believe it at all. But if you do believe it, fuck, dude, that'd be tough.
Yeah,
you know?
all those people, all the bad guys in World War II, 100% believe they were saving the planet.
Yeah, and
so did America.
So
when you get put through something, and then you come out, you're like, I'm not anything special, and then that kind of gives you some sort of release. You know?
Really?
Yeah. You're like, I'm not anything special, but now everybody can do it.
Yeah,
you could see you because you did it. You think everybody else can do it, but I've gotten a lot of. But you're tall and you're good looking and you speak good English. You know that's why you were able to do it, and it's obvious you're smart. And it's like this is street smarts, bro. This
just gave you a compliment, dude.
And
I think they want to fucking see if they could turn. If they could turn you, brother. You know?
Right. That's what it is. That's what I felt like. I was just kind of like, you discredited what I like the difficulty, and then you're saying it's easier because of these dumb little things. And I'm like,
man, sucking dick for drugs don't matter how tall you are. You know?
Yeah, that's it. You know, just get your knee pads.
Yeah.
It's like, fuck that.
Fuck, you can't. You sold them for the other stuff. You know, you got to go straight, fucking bare knee,
bro. When I get Chinese food, there's like not a new hooker or like a new thing, but there's like the same 3 guys that look very similar, but they're all like tweaking out, bald and short, and they all have like a vehicle, and they all just hang out in this like parking lot, and I'm just like,
oh, dude, it's so uncomfortable getting Chinese food, but it's so goddamn good.
It is so damn good. I'll risk someone shitting on my shoe to go get some of that Chinese food, bro.
Oh man, it's good though.
What else? So there's a game show I saw where they have a Harry Potter.
Yeah.
And it's going to be all about Harry Potter. And it's a game show about that. And I was just like, man, is this what our smart people are going to be like in the future?
Oh, dude, just knowing a bunch of useless bullshit.
Yeah. But in the church of Harry Potter, you know,
what was it? Was it you who showed me Tim Dillon or something like that? I think it was like Tim Dillon, and he was like beefing with like Lex Friedman. And he goes, Lex Friedman's this genius. He's doing life-altering research. And you know what he's talking about? His podcast, you know, who can compete in sports, you know, or something like that. Was that you?
No, it wasn't me. That's fucking great, though. Tim Dillon's funny as fuck.
Or something like it was something like that, dude. And I was like, yeah, this guy's like one of the world's smartest people. And he's talking about, you know, like fucking dumb shit that I would talk about. You know,
Yeah, yeah.
like rather than like bringing up that North Korean girl or that fucking how a computer works.
Yeah, yeah.
Dude, I wish there could be a podcast where like we're gonna explain to you how a computer works.
That's all we want. That's all I would love. I would just be like, give me some interesting.
Dude, you see that fucking book called Digital Circuits? That's so fucking hard to read, dude. It's the green one.
The green one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Digital fundamentals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What would I say?
Circuits.
Oh, okay. See, I can't read.
Yeah. It's so hard to read from this far.
Yeah.
Yeah. It says fundamentals, and then so what is that? That just kind of gives you the theory of how 0 and 1s work inside.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So, okay, I have done zero research.
Go
It is
ahead.
not my expertise, but I guess like it works by like an on-off switch and it turns it on and off rapidly.
Mm-hmm.
And the way it communicates ones and zeros by whether or not the switch is on or off.
Yeah.
And it does it so rapidly, that it's able to communicate the information or something like that.
It builds
allegedly.
a stream. It
Yeah.
builds a stream of data.
But like there's hundreds or thousands of them doing it all at the same time,
Yeah.
allegedly,
Yeah.
I'm still tearing up thinking about some dude fucking
Changing his life and getting happy.
Yeah. Jesus.
Well, that's the thing. It's his level of happiness. Whether if it was like getting a church, fucking promotion or a second dog because your first one is lonely and you saved up money to get that second dog and you're like, I can't believe I'm doing something so selfless for my pups.
Yeah, dude, I want a dog right now. I want one.
I definitely want a big old fat Labrador that's dopey.
I'm gonna get a short one.
A short,
a short dopey one.
a short, yeah, dude.
Yeah, like a fucking not a beagle, but what's the corgi?
yeah. Corgis are the shit, bro.
My brother kind of has a corgi. We're not 100% sure if it is. He bought it for this dude off for like cigarettes,
Really?
like a pack of cigarettes.
Whoa,
Yeah.
he just bought cigarettes from like Sylvester Stallone, dude.
What do you mean?
Because Sylvester Stallone's like movie career started off selling his dog. You remember
yeah,
that? You
dude,
remember that?
He sold his dog to fund Rocky. Yeah.
Yeah, I was just like, what's this guy? What's that guy gonna direct and buy that dog from? And then put your brother in a movie. Did you hear about that?
He put the guy he sold the dog into a movie.
Yeah, into the movie. Yeah, and he
To
put
get
the
his dog back.
to get his dog back. Yeah, he negotiated it in there. He's like, the guy's like, I want $10,000. He's like, sure, and a movie role. Okay, and I want the dog in there. Sure, it's my dog. So, yeah, whatever, man.
Now it is.
I think he's just a background character, but what a credit.
Yeah, that's cool.
Is that true that Sylvester Stallone has that weird shaped head because he got pulled out with forceps? I don't know if that's true. That's what I heard. Yeah, I don't know. That's
That
what
sounds like that sounds like an insult.
it
dude.
is, dude. Well, I mean, that's one tiny insult from fucking a minuscule
Dude,
man.
he looks fucking great, dude.
I love.
Let's see Sylvester.
I can't wait till I'm old and jacked. I can't wait.
Yeah. Oh.
Have you seen?
Wow.
He tattooed his body up.
Sylvester Stallone shirtless. Yeah, to hide all the wrinkles.
Let me unzip.
Sylvester Stallone shirtless. That's too many S's. All right. Yeah, dude. Fucking. I mean, you can't really see it, but 73 years old.
Let's see. He's a beast, dude. I mean, you would pray to look that good.
Dude, I'd love to look that good now.
Dude, have you seen the improvements they've done in the Brazilian butt lift and like fat moving and shit? It's fucking crazy. It's crazy. But you could tell when they're bad or good because of like the body sculpting or whatever.
You could tell when they got in 2012 or 2019.
Yeah, you can.
It's probably been that fast.
So you got the XT version from back then, and then it looks like shit versus.
You had
that.
the Model 1.
Yeah. Well, you had the.
What were those electric cars before Tesla? What were they called? Fucking those, dude. You can't even think of their name.
I can't.
You know?
No, I can't even think of the name.
The
What?
fucking the electric cars before Tesla? That's what you got rather than the Tesla.
That's insane. It's almost like it doesn't exist, but I know there was one that existed, and I just can't even think of the name.
Yeah.
Damn. There's another company called Lucid that owns.
It seems like a drug company.
It's a fucking electric car drug. I don't know what it
Really?
is. No, but they're building an electric car, but they don't even have a prototype. But they're like $50 a pop right now.
don't invest in that.
I'm scared to, but
Unless you're gonna make money quick and hop in, hop out, that's not a long haul.
yeah,
That's a quick meal.
I'm a crypto preset. I just hodl. I saw a great hodl. It was like a picture of Megan Fox in junior high, and she's just like a typical junior high girl, and like freckles and big old cheesy smile, and then they're like hodl, and then it shows that, and then it shows Megan Fox in the second one, and it was Megan Fox. It's like you got to hold on for dear life because that's what you get in the end. I was like, simple but straight to the point. If you really believe in the system, if you met Megan Fox as a teen and you're a teen and you date her and then she does really well, you like pick the right choice, like
or she does worse because of you,
or she does worse. You run her, you get her addicted to drugs and run her life into the ground. And then you blame her for
just be like, hey girl, this is called Warhammer.
Oh God. And just, bro, oh
There's
my God.
these
She became a
four
Warhammer
chaos
thought.
gods.
She became a Warhammer thought, just like stealing all these dudes' strategies and shit. I mean, that's a strategy, bro.
Daemonet of Slaanesh,
Daemonet of Slaanesh. I don't know what that is.
Yeah. Slaanesh is like the god of pleasure or something like that, and pain,
So Warhammer 40K, what is that? It's futuristic sci-fi, and then they have like Catholic robots.
Okay, I think there's a robot that was Catholic.
I think, yeah, right. I just know that because I remember By the Guard. Have you seen that one? It's like, what's going on over here, dearest Lord? Burn the heretic.
Yeah, burn the heretic.
Yeah.
Well, okay, all right. So I don't know where to start. So I'll start. So 10,000 years before the story starts, there was this guy. He's called the Emperor of Mankind. Mm-hmm. He tried to unite the world.
Okay.
So he had 20 sons.
Through religion or
no? Through him. He was anti-religion.
Okay.
But in a twist of fate, he ended up becoming a religion.
Oh, fuck.
After he was like encased on this golden throne, after he was mortally wounded by his son Horus, So he
That's
treated
beautiful.
Yeah. He treated his sons shittily. He killed 2 of his sons, or we don't know what happened to him, but he killed them. Mm-hmm. And so he had 18 sons, and 9 rebelled, and 9 stayed loyal to him.
For real?
Yeah, and they fell to what's known as chaos, which is like energy, which is in another dimension known as the warp. So you have 4 chaos gods. You got Khorne, Slaanesh, Nurgle, and Tzeentch. Tzeentch is the god of change. Nurgle's the god of decay. Slaanesh is the god of pleasure. And fucking Khorne is the god of blood.
Is it Khorn or whatever?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so they're inspired somewhat by real things. But,
yeah.
But that's a great story. That's a great story.
Listen, to get the whole story, it's like fucking... It's like an epic. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Anyways, long time ago, fucking tried to unite the world, got betrayed, by his son, fucking rebelled. Fucking son went to kill him, Fucking this guy named Onius Pyle, Fucking just a regular dude shot at him. Fucking got obliterated,
So this one dude killed the leader.
No, he didn't kill him, but he was Catholic,
Okay.
I don't know if that matters. Was that what you were talking about?
I was thinking that you said the main guy got put into a gold throne, so that means he's dead?
Yeah, kind of. He's in between the state of living and dead. He got put on a golden throne, right? Okay. Let me back up. He had a son named Magnus, right? His son was a psyker, on the world of Porvos, but it was so far away.
Psyker is brain power or something?
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, but he was like basically a wizard,
Yeah.
And so he had his brothers, he had his legion of space marines, and he wanted to communicate to his daddy, that Horus was going to betray him. So he started fucking with magic again, even though his daddy told him not to.
For the sake of his dad.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then when he did it, he punched a hole in what is known as the webway, which what his dad was working on, and he got so mad, his dad told his other brother, fucking the Wolf brother or whatever the fuck, I forget his name, but fucking to go get him, and Horus was like, "Hey, Daddy said to kill him," So he used magic to send it over there, fucking destroy that hole,
And then Horus.
And then, God damn it, what was the wolf? Not Fulgrim. I forget. The wolf guy. He's an annoying guy.
Yeah.
The wolf cookies, the wolf. They just say wolf everything. He fucking killed Magnus, or tried to kill Magnus.
He's deceitful.
Yeah.
He's like a jackal.
No. Horus tricked him into like saying, "Hey, Daddy said kill him," and
So Horus is the Psyche guy.
yeah, Horus is the main brother who betrayed his father.
Okay.
Right?
So
He
he-
fell to chaos originally.
Okay.
Okay, dude. There's no much. I don't know where to start.
No. I'm picking it up. So
Okay.
it looks like Dad was so powerful he accidentally creates a religion, but also bestows his
No,
children.
no. He doesn't create a religion yet. It's
not yet.
after he's like crippled, right?
Okay, so that's when it
So,
becomes.
anyways, he was working on something, and he had the golden throne to work on. Fucking homie fucked up, and it started all this bullshit. You know?
It sounds fucking amazing.
Yeah. So, anyways, starts all this bullshit. He gets wounded. Fucking. So he lays on the golden throne to power it. You know, it's the Astronomicon. It's how they're able to communicate in space or whatnot. You
It's
know?
an ancient language or something. and-
No, it's something he invented. You
For
know?
real? Okay.
This guy was like, I don't know. They like splooge on him a lot, you know. But he was kind of like, he was kind of an asshole, you know.
Every time somebody says something like that nowadays,
Yeah.
this is gonna go a little dark. I hope my fucking people
Go ahead.
laugh. Right before, or maybe like 2 hours before Kyle Rittenhouse shot the first guy,
Yeah.
the dude on tape and like in several tapes, he was saying, he's a white, short, bald guy with a mustache. He was saying, "Bust on me, N-bomb. Bust on me, N-bomb. For real. Bust on me, N-bomb."
Okay. That might be the Emperor of Mankind.
So there was this one, they were like, so they put it on a dog that gets attacked by a pit bull.
Yeah.
And they're like, "Pet me, N-bomb.
Yeah.
Pet me." So like when you were saying that, when he said splooge on me, and then he
Yeah.
gets put in a golden case, it's like, "Bestow me, N-bomb. Bestow me, holy powers."
Yeah. So, anyways, fucking, they split. Okay.
I'm sorry.
All right. Let me start even further back. Right. Sons get separated.
Okay,
you know.
before. So where did the power come? Where does the wizardry and power comes from?
It comes from chaos.
And chaos is
Human emotions. So everyone has a little bit of psychic power.
Okay.
So if you and me believe in something hard enough, we can manifest a god.
this is a different planet universe.
No. This is our universe. So we believe in anything hard enough, we can manifest a god.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah.
So people have all these raw emotions, and these raw emotions became gods in the warp. You know?
Interesting.
And fucking the Emperor of Mankind wanted to fuck with him for whatever reason. You know? So they start beefing. So he's like, all right, I'm gonna try and take over the universe, make it better for mankind, right? But in order to do that, he has to unite Earth, right?
Because of the power of the belief.
Yeah, well, because Earth is fractured. Because 10,000 years ago, they invented something called AI. They're just called Men of Iron, which are robots that are allowed to think for themselves, and they fought. They created what's known as the Age of Strife, where they just fucking started killing humans, and eventually they won. We don't know how they won, but they eventually killed most of the robots, you know?
Okay.
So now Terra is broken, you know? So the Emperor of Mankind's actually a bunch of shamans that fucking got together and fused a human.
That's beast.
Yeah, so he's
Pretty
trying
smart.
to unite it. So he created these warriors called the Thunder Warriors, which he used to conquer Earth, right? But then he was like, hey, these Thunder Warriors, like, they're just prototypes. They're a little crazy, you know? Mm-hmm. So like
This is all. So when they power these things on, they're powered with electricity.
what the
The warriors, the robots.
no, they're humans. They're
Okay.
humans. They're genetically engineered, but they're modified. I think
They have doctors and scientists and stuff too.
Yeah, it was just, I don't know. According to the Emperor of Mankind, it was all him. This guy's kind of a conceited asshole, you know?
All right, so he's not
He's
exactly
like,
good.
He's neutral. He's like a douchey Elon Musk.
He's necessary.
Yeah, I mean, like, I don't know why he was fucking with people, but yeah.
Yeah.
He fucking wants humanity to dominate the universe, right? Mm-hmm. But there's other races in the universe, too. You got Eldar, which are basically elves. You know, you got Dark Eldar. You know, you got the Tyranids, which is basically fucking Starship Trooper enemies. You know,
Okay.
you have orcs.
Insectoids.
Yeah, and you have a million other races.
That's cool.
So he's kind of a what's the word? Racist towards all the other races.
Oh,
So he wants
humanist or
only
something.
humanist. He only wants humans. that doesn't vibe well with anybody, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
So he kind of butts heads with the whole universe, but before that, in order to take over the universe, he creates these super soldiers called Space Marines, right? Mm-hmm. In order to control the Space Marines, he created what's known as the Primarchs, which are his sons.
Okay.
But 20 of them all got released, because the woman he made them with, fucking freaked out because they were going to be like killers or something like that.
Yeah.
Anyways, so fucking, I think like before that happened, he gathers all the Thunder Warriors up and he goes, "You guys conquered Earth. You did such a great job." And then he just kills them all. Cause
he's a ruthless leader.
Well, they were no longer used. They were a threat to his power. They had too much free will. They had good people, they had bad people. So he like kills most of them and uses Space Marines who were more loyal to him. He thought, So, anyways, to ensure their loyalty, he had these Primarchs, but these Primarchs get scattered all around the world. Dude, this is gonna go pretty deep. All right?
So all right. So then, this is before he gets encased in gold.
Yeah, this is before he gets thrown into the Golden Throne. So, anyways, he fucking has like 20 sons, finds them all. He kills 2 of them for whatever reason, and then he has one son who worships him like a god,
Yeah.
And fucking that son had a dude named Anubis, right, or Anubis or something like that. And the backstory about him was when he was growing up, his parents were like, "Why don't you just be like Anubis or an Anubis?" And he goes, "I will." And he killed him and took his name. Right? Let me give you that background.
That's cool. That's cool. Like he's just a straight up psycho and took it.
So he kind of was like the first to like be like, "Oh, okay, we're gonna like worship chaos,
Yeah.
the gods or whatnot." But the son that was worshiping his daddy, fucking was going slow to reconquer the universe, so slow that his dad got pissed off at him, killed his capital, killed a bunch of innocent people, and made him bow in front of his other brother, which is called Rebero Gilliam. He has the Ultramarines. He's kind of a dick too. Not a dick. He's just But anyways, so like he fucking gets humiliated. He's embarrassed.
Okay.
He's fucking hurt. But then they land on this other world, and there's this sword, and fucking Anubis recognizes what that sword is. Fucking somehow gives it to Horus, And he goes, "Horus, you should take that sword, So
Here
Horus takes that sword, and that sword corrupts Horus into betraying his daddy.
No shit.
Yeah.
So it's way more complicated than just, I hate my daddy. I'm a fucking.
This is the prologue, dude. This isn't even.
It's definitely an epic.
Yeah.
I mean, I need a new addiction once I quit smoking. So
yeah, hey, dude, Warhammer might not be the one for you.
It might be too much for me. Different kind of W right there.
Yeah. So anyways, fucking Horus gets 9 of his brothers betray him. They betray him all for a different reason.
Yeah.
Fucking. Let's see here.
So then, so in this future, then there's. So you
in
just
the
role
future,
play
there's
war.
only war.
There's only war.
Yeah.
And so you role play with the characters, right? And then
you have your armies,
Yeah.
So I like the Imperial Guard just because they're regular dudes fucking fighting these monsters and
they're
demons.
the Terran.
Yeah.
From Star Trek.
Yeah.
StarCraft. Sorry.
They're just humans,
Yeah.
And fucking they have like bombs and guns and shit like that, but they're like massive waves and they get annihilated.
That's sick.
But they still stand for the Emperor. Anyways, fucking the Emperor.
Because you gotta be on Team Human.
Yeah. Anyways, fucking the Emperor's a racist, fucking all that bullshit gets encased in the Golden Throne. 10,000 years is a long time. Eventually people start worshiping the Emperor. He becomes his own religion. That's where Burn the Heretic comes from, You have what's known as the ecclesiarchy, which is like the people who like speak for him or whatnot.
When they wrote this story, who wrote it? Was it like a bunch of dudes or just like one guy?
It was like 20 dudes over 20 years.
That's so cool.
It's still going on.
It's still cool.
I don't want to spoil what happens.
Dude, yeah, don't. That's really cool.
But
do they have any movies or anything like that?
I mean, they got a couple. But like we can.
You need to get the books. Is what you're saying? You're saying that the story is so.
Dude, I've read like 4 books.
For real? That's a lot of detail. That's a lot of info.
That ain't shit. There's like hundreds of books.
Is it dialogue heavy or do they set the scene up a lot when you read
it? Depends. It
really?
depends on the book. Yeah.
I barely read. I do a lot of audiobooks.
I refuse to read.
I refuse salads, reading.
That's why I hate.
And
That's why I hate Twitter, man. Who wants to read in the free time?
fuck that, dude. For free?
Yeah, kiss my ass,
Dude, I'm not reading anything for free. I'm never reading again.
Dude, you saw me point out that book, fucking Digital Circuits.
I saw
know?
you went out of your way to not say the word.
It wasn't on purpose.
And then
But
I
yeah.
read it, and then you got a free $1 from me for reading it.
Yeah.
You're like, I didn't even have to read it. I had him read it for me.
Yeah.
I've owned that book 10 years.
Fucking. I hate reading.
I don't exactly hate reading. I hate what I do when I read. I just fucking look at every word. I say them out loud. It goes in my brain, and then I don't know what I read. That's the fucking that hurts. But new venture into ADHD meds and stuff. We'll see what that does to me. I plan on like fucking going full monk mode.
Okay.
You know, like if
Be
I
careful with that though. That shit's like meth, and
Exactly.
you won't realize you're being weird until like a couple days later.
bro, I was reading this thing about
I only
meth
say
users.
that because I went weird.
You got a little weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got emotional after I did it a couple times. I was like,
You know, there's a guy we used to work with. You know, I think he still works there.
Yeah.
And fucking, he said he took some, and he said he was watching like strange pornography for a couple days on it.
I heard it makes you into a fiend. It makes you into a
jacking off.
degenerate. Yeah.
Yeah, allegedly. You know, but
Yeah,
who
yeah.
knows? You know, I did tell this guy. I was like, man, I haven't gotten laid in a while. You know, just smoking bullshit. And he goes, yeah, me too. But the way he looked at me, you know, I was like, oh no, I'm good.
Like
I'm
over
good.
his shoulder, and then like a creepy nose pops over, like a ghost skin.
Me too. Like he was offering, I assume, you know?
He's offering sex.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. It was pretty quick too. I was like, oh no, I'm good, thank you though.
Like said it rolled eyes, like from the left to right.
Dude,
Like,
he
you know,
didn't-
goes,
he didn't even try-
Me too.
He didn't even try buttering me up, you know?
Not yet, at least.
He just went straight for it. But yeah, fuck.
Dude's a straight shooter, man. He's rooting and tooting for sure.
Yeah, but
Tootin'.
yeah. But yeah, dude, anyways, just be careful with that stuff. That shit can make you weird, you know? I got weird on that shit. I like stared at I thought people were fucking with me, but I was just on a bus, you know?
Yeah.
I had a meth meth addict deal on the bus, you know?
Yeah.
So I did it a couple times in university, you know?
Yeah, they what I was reading was that
But I also became fucking charming, you know?
there's 3 things I heard the other day, and it was Adderall. If you become an addict and you go again on the street and you become a meth addict, the two or three things you become are sex addicts, drug addicts, and
Lazy.
And the reason for that is your brain is like hitting dopamine so hard with meth that you're like trying to also hit it with like masturbating and fucking degenerate shit. And then on top of that, you're struggling to get anything going, so nothing's a dopamine hit. And then when you go eat something, you need calorie dense foods. Sugar and fat are like super calorie dense. So then you hit another dopamine receptor. So you're like 4 dopamines hits in, and you're like depleting everything. I'm gonna take a quick piss.
All right, I'm gonna talk about, okay, Warhammer. So, anyways, fucking Horus stabs his daddy, but before he stabs his daddy, fucking Sanguinius, one of his sons of the Blood Ravens, not Blood Ravens, Blood something, fucking gets stabbed, horrible pain, and so his daddy's only mortally wounded. He kills Horus. Fucking daddy gets put on the golden throne. He fucking, I don't know if he's the Astronomicon, but fucking does all that bullshit, right? Fucking anyways, 10,000 years later, humanity is decaying again, and they're just fighting. And you have these robot guys who worship something called the Omnissiah, but they're these like tech robots that like fucking oil the machines religiously, talk to the machines, but they're supposed to be scientists, but they can't really improve upon any new technology, because they're afraid of getting to what's called AI and fucking annihilate and get into another War of Iron. And that's about it. Badusi, booty, dick, and pussy. So I hung up my tree, dude, and I'm fucking staring at it. And I'm so proud that I have this tree. I got a little, like, kit, you know, fucking hung it up in the corner. I haven't had a Christmas tree in about 15 years. I don't think we celebrated Christmas when I was growing up. My grandma did, but I don't think we did. So having this fucking tree is kind of cool, you know? I put the little lights around it. It's a fake tree because I'm never going to not use it. I'm probably going to use it for the next 20 years. I like it. It's about 5'10". It said it was 6 feet tall, but it looks 5'10", you know?
And 100% Christmas.
Yeah, look at that.
It looks good, man.
You're puny. You're small. You'll never be a Christmas tree at all.
Rude. You didn't mean that. He didn't mean that, buddy.
Santa will never pick you or something.
Put a joint. Put some cookies and milk out for Snoop Dogg on 420.
Yeah.
That
would be good.
So when you were saying earlier, you were saying that
dude, I wish I was a billionaire. I could have my own personal dude to just be like, hey man, go get me some cookies.
That'd be sweet. Cookie guy.
Tillamook. I want some Tillamook and I want some chocolate milk.
I'm a Petridge Farm Milano with a cappuccino guy.
Yeah.
But I'm sort of gay.
Yeah. I like the fucking big cookies. I mean, whatever, man. It's all good.
With my Milano cookie and my hot cappuccino, I take hot meat injections.
Yeah.
I'm just talking shit.
Dude, it's so good. You would look good with one of those silk robes and a fucking walking through a mansion, you know?
Yeah, it'd be nice.
I bought a silk robe, but it doesn't look good on me.
Do you think money?
I'm too fat to have it.
Do you think money makes you more comfortable with your body because you put nicer stuff on it, or like you qualify for higher quality women or men or whatever?
I was walking around this morning without my shirt and had a conversation with my neighbor in front of his family with my gut hanging out. Fucking, I'm just walking around in my shorts, you know, in my front yard.
Damn, dude.
You know, so I do that regardless whether I'm rich or poor. You know?
Yeah. How do you get over having your shirt off and talking to people? I'm like,
listen, I do not care. You know, you're at the borderline. You look good with a shirt on. You know, you could be self-conscious about it. People know. You know, that guy got some belly, you know?
Well, I think a belly is like spherical and it makes sense. Like I see myself and I'm like scars. I see droopy skin.
It's just because you're self-conscious about your body, you know?
Yeah, that's true.
I suffer from what's called unearned confidence, you know? So I walk outside.
Unearned confidence. UEC.
I still think I'm fucking 20 years old and I'm in the army and looking good, you know?
You don't look bad, my guy.
No. But in my head, I'm like, oh, I'm 175, you know?
A beast.
Yeah. Instead of like 265. So, God, I would love to be 175 again.
Yeah, it'd be nice to be under 220 right now.
So easy on the knees. I was thinking about that. I had so much energy today. I just I was jumping around and I was like, oh, I can't do that too much. You know?
Felt it? You felt your knee separating?
I was like, oh, if I kept doing it, it was gonna hurt me. You know?
Yeah.
So that's why I want to be under. I wouldn't mind being. So you say 220? That's your goal. You're also pretty big dude.
Yeah.
Naturally.
I'm like 260 right now. I'm weightlifting to get bigger and stronger and stuff.
Dude, we're the same weight, and you look way better.
Yeah, but I'm like, I don't know how much taller than you. I mean,
probably
like a couple inches.
10 inches?
No, you're not. You're 5'2".
Yeah,
I'm 6'2", man.
I'm 5'9". You know.
Yeah. So,
I'm about as tall as that Christmas tree over there. That's supposed to be 6 feet tall. You know.
Yeah. I just feel like I look like I should be looking good, but it's the what does it mean?
Creatine, dude. I got plenty of creatine. I'm not gonna use.
I wouldn't mind that actually. Yeah. I have pre-workout, but it's too strong. It's like 420 milligrams.
Yeah.
But I think my confidence without my shirt suffers from like bending over. You know, I always just feel like my tits and my belly just fall down and my love handles disappear and just go right into my gut. And then so I have this like soft round
dude,
back.
I'm afraid to show my ass crack at work. So I fucking do like a chick kneel every time I got to pick something up.
Yeah.
I refuse to bend shit over, you know?
I do the Nicki Minaj squat on my toes.
Yeah.
With my knees all like in a V.
Dude, I'm afraid to bend over. Anytime I bend over, dude, my ass crack just show. I rip my pants today from my crotch to my fucking thigh, basically.
Power thighs, dude. You know,
No,
they
dude,
punish those pants.
So I had to take a piss real bad, right? Well, you can't just take a piss anywhere. We're out in the middle of nowhere. We're working on a job.
It's a
So
SO offense if you do, I think.
So
right?
I mean, people get mad at you. So I hop in the back of this big dump truck, fucking get on my knees, take a piss, you know?
Yeah.
And fucking, I hop out quick. And when I hop out, I just fucking ripped it.
you-
Then like I had to be like, hey brother, I'm gonna wait in the truck, you know? And he goes, why? And I just flashed him my thigh. I bright blue underwear on, fucking like you could see my socks and my skivvies.
It says like bad boy on it.
Yeah.
On your underwear.
Yeah.
No, he's like, no, I don't have any more questions. Fine, whatever. You know,
Yeah.
just like,
Hey,
okay.
it's good. It's good.
No, that I've done that. I've ripped my pants in at parties and places like that.
You know what? One thing I'm proud of that I've never done is I've never shit my pants.
I've been really close to never full out shit my pants.
Yeah.
I probably had to wipe, but
Yeah.
I've never had to like outright shit. Like
I fucking one time in Golden, dude. In Colorado, I fucking just pulled over the side of the highway, kicked one pant leg off, and just shit right.
no way.
there. It's better than shit. I'm not gonna shit my
I'm
pants.
actually impressed that you took off one pant leg and then
It's
kept
like
the other one. It was just like it's kind of like when you have sex on the fly and you keep your underwear on your ankle,
Yeah.
kind of thing.
Yeah, it was fucking.
Woo. Yeah. Oh, did you wipe with a leaf? Maybe do one of those dog ass wipe things on the ground.
No, I used my underwear and fucking just shoved it up there and fucking.
That became a reusable toilet paper right there.
No, I didn't use it. I threw that shit in the trash.
Yeah, dude. I've had one. I've pissed on many things during my drunk times, but never more than on me. I always pissed on myself at some point.
I had to do piss on my legs, dude.
For real?
Yeah, I felt. So we were in this tent together, you know. We were drinking, and we fell asleep, and he fucking woke up and just started pissing on my legs. You know, I was like, ah!
Oh my god, no way.
Yeah, I forget his name, but fucking dude, we had so much fun, dude. Going out to that we went out to this lake, dude, and we were just drinking. I don't know if you could do that here, you know?
Just drink at the lake?
Yeah. But we were like 14 drinking at a lake.
So this is retro natties, like not retro, but you know, like the old natty can.
Yeah.
Is that what were you drinking?
I assume Natty Light.
That's
you know?
yeah.
I feel like that's what we were drinking. This was so Bush Light, I think. I think it might have been. It was the one they first came out with camo beer, like the orange and camo beer. I don't know if you remember that.
Yeah. That
It was around
Busch.
that time.
Yeah, it was Bush,
so,
I think.
Okay, Bush Light. So we were drinking Bush Light, smoking
That
cigarettes.
was a cool can.
Fucking yeah, getting drunk. By the way, no one bothered us, you know?
Yeah,
We're just a bunch of 14, 15-year-old kids.
Nobody drowned.
By the way, we were driving. Like,
Dude, Jesus, dude. Fuck laws.
I mean, I didn't even think anything of it, you know, to be honest with you.
You just kind of. That's what we did. That's crazy that you're thinking about it now like that.
Yeah, I mean, like, I don't know. I feel like kids today are more likely to shoot each other than to get drunk at a lake together, you know?
I also think that they're like being at a lake together. Lame. Why can't I just go online? You know?
Oh, yeah, we didn't have cell phones, so nobody was taking pictures, so we got fucking stupid, you know?
Yeah, you did really dumb stuff.
Dude, we all went in, listen, 6 dudes, and we all went in the fucking lake drunk and naked, you know? Fucking.
Bonding time, bro.
Yeah, hey, bro, we got real close. Jeez.
Well, dude, it's like a stand by me scenario. You know,
Yeah.
it's kind of like you'll eventually lose your innocence at some point. You know,
Yeah.
at least it'll be by your own choice.
Yeah.
You know, as like a kid, to be like,
I don't know if I lost my. Oh yeah, I think I'm
Well,
trying to think when I did.
I think
Fucking 20. I'm gonna say 20.
you did. I think mine was way younger.
Really?
Yeah, but I think it was because of smoking weed with the neighbor kid that was 4 or 5 years older than me.
Oh,
with my
does
buddy.
shit get weirder?
Well, he was just weird, and
Yeah.
I was always on guard, but it was my buddy's like best friend or something. So I'd always be like, I don't want to do it. So we tried smoking weed, and I was
Yeah.
like maybe 13 or 14, and he was like already out of high school and shit. So it was fucking weird. But I think that was the moment when I realized, like, because I remember everything was great in the sense that like. You know, when you're a kid, you get up, you're like, oh shit, it's 9 a.m. I can go do everything all the way until the lights come out or the lights come on. That was the rule. smoking out of like one of those cheap metal pipes, and I was like, what the hell? You know, and nothing happened. You know how you smoke weed and your first time nothing ever happens?
Really?
You ever heard that before?
I think the first time I smoked weed, we were at a hotel or something, and they didn't fall asleep, but like, Paperboy?
Yeah.
Like I was matching that with the carpet. I didn't get psychedelic. This is just me naturally, but I relaxed and I fucking just started explaining what I was seeing.
Yeah.
But like, it's like Paperboy, beep, 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 pointing at the carpet. Everyone's like, what the fuck this dude's on? But really, I was how I am naturally. I just relaxed.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. And then
I was able to be myself, and then I took the greatest fucking nap ever. Oh my God.
Naps are unbelievable. In fact, my nap today was unbelievable.
Dude, getting high and napping might be my favorite thing ever.
It's it's closest thing to being a cat.
Yeah.
In like a really nice house.
I wish I didn't have my job that I had now, because I'd be toking it up,
Yeah.
I take my drug test on Wednesday, so
you're thinking after that?
no, obviously not. I mean, I'm a professional. I have to uphold standards.
It's also
it's a privilege.
Integrity. Integrity.
I hate that fucking word, dude.
Did you see that skit on South Park with Tegrity Farms?
Tegrity Farms.
This country needs a little bit more integrity.
Integrity.
I don't know that, and then another thing, the alleyway with a mattress on it and like used up condoms near it.
Say what?
I remember when I was a kid, there's an alleyway behind my house, and there was mattresses like just spread around, like just fucked up, stained mattresses, and there was like used condoms all over the place.
Well, at least they're being safe.
Yeah, I mean, it's just I just wish I didn't know what those were, and I'd walk past them all the time, and I was like,
dude, I remember in 4th grade, this kid put a glove on. He goes, "Hey, it looks like a condom. You know what a condom is?"
Of course.
And I'm like, I'm fucking 9, dude. Yeah. Why would I know that? That's so weird. Oh, let's see what this is. I'm sorry.
Go ahead. No.
Okay. Hello? Yes, sir. Doing pretty good. Hello? Say what? It's going pretty good. Is this Phil?
Bonding over shit talk.
Dude, holy shit. I just got a call from our old boss, That was fucking cool, man.
And he was just checking in, and that's cool, man.
Oh,
I'm surprised.
Dude, that's appreciative.
Yeah, he's kind of a jerk. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah.
Called me king of breaks.
Yeah.
I know when my break is, and that. Why is he
Dude, I'm amazed, dude. I didn't
Yeah.
even have his number saved. I was like, all right, but it seems legit.
He's
Dude.
he's still funny. He's still cool. He had a health scare not that long ago.
Yeah,
but,
with his kidneys, right?
something like that, and he got it mostly fixed. He looks nice and healthy now. So I think his shit talking game has gone up because he got close to death.
He remember when he couldn't move and like fucking. I think it was like Felicia or something. One of the girls was pushing him around in the fucking chair, dude.
What a beast! No, I don't remember that.
Dude, he couldn't even fucking move. He couldn't even walk.
We should have strapped him to.
He had not gout. I think he had gout. But he had like fucking a blood clot too.
Yeah.
So he had gout and a blood clot. He couldn't fucking move.
Yeah.
So he was just doing everything with like a push chair. And I think it was a young lady who was helping him write emails. And he was just leaning back, telling her what to write, asking people to check on shit.
Our job's crazy, dude. Our job was crazy.
Oh my goodness. They worked the shit out of that dude.
Yeah, they do.
Dude, they didn't even give a fuck. He couldn't even move and he was still working.
Man, I think they had to get another RL when he had to go on vacation.
Yeah.
So because it was just like it was difficult. But he had the blood clot, then he had blood thinners, and then everything else. But
dude, his health went to shit.
Yeah, it's bad. Then they say it goes slowly, then suddenly.
Yeah.
So that's frightening. But
dude, I'm so glad he got better though.
Yeah.
I didn't want to ask him, but I was like, "Did you get that?"
Stop asking about my health, and like storms out of the room. That's not like
you all right, Phil? You're not dying,
He just starts stepping up he does no trash talk, and then you're like, oh shit, there's something wrong.
No. Dude, he used to like feel my arms,
Really?
just randomly.
Just seeing how you're doing.
The other guy who I used to work with, a lot, he fucking would go up and be like, "Oh, what happened here?" and just squeeze the shit out of his arms. Dude, that was so fucking hilarious.
He basically every time he sees me and stuff, I always say I'm the best, and then he always said that's the best. It's like here you go, your best soldiers here, your best packaging guy is here, the best package is here. You know, I'll say shit like that, and he's like, and he just rolls his eyes. I don't know about that.
The best at breaks.
Yeah, the best at break. He kills me, dude. He kills me.
Dude, that's so hilarious, man.
Yeah. I was gonna say, yeah, that's one thing about this job is the banter's cool. I like being able to like walk up to somebody and then walk away shortly and not understand anything that anybody said, and nobody gives a fuck. You know, like somebody's having a bad day and they're just like telling you why it's bad, and you're like and then you only catch like 70% of what they say because of the sound. Yeah, and then so you're like, that sucks, man. I'm sorry. And they're like, yeah, and then they just walk off.
Yeah, I mean, like, there's nothing I could do for you, you know.
But I think they just want to vent, and most people are cool about listening to your vent.
When I used to unload trucks at that place, there was a trucker who was having marital problems, and he was having problems with his stepson and his wife and fucking the other father. Dude, he followed me and talked to me for about a good 2 to 4 fucking hours.
No way.
As I'm just unloading his truck. Like, he was unloaded, washed, fucking ready to go. I got his shit done in like an hour and a half, you know? Which is fucking quick, you know?
Yeah, that's awesome.
It's so fucking, because you got to unload it and then you got to clean it, you know? And normally that takes 2 hours, but I fucking got him an hour and a half because this dude wouldn't leave me alone.
Was he mad?
No, well, yeah.
Distraught.
He was all over the place, man.
Oh, man, that's brutal.
Yeah.
That's brutal.
I gave him like 4 fucking cigarettes, you know?
Yeah.
And then
smoke them like chimneys. Shaky hands.
Just fucking, you don't understand. And then, fuck, man,
bro,
like kicking, like he kicked the shit out of the fucking garage door. No, and I'm like, oh, we're not supposed to smoke back here. What are you doing? Bringing attention. There's a dent in that fucking door now.
No,
oh, jeez,
bro. I hope to never face those problems. And like,
hey, dude, fucking marriage problems is fucking horrible.
Yeah.
He went through like every emotion, cried, fucking. He was also on steroids too.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah.
Yeah,
that's. I knew a dude on steroids that I defended that wasn't on. That I said I was like, oh, he's not on steroids because he has too soft of titties. Is what I used to say. Yeah, well, it's because if the guy was juiced to the tits, you know, he would be in titties. He wouldn't be in a bulking stage and then like eating clean and then not looking any better. Like, you know, if he ate clean like he said and then he was on the juice, he would lean out. But
a lot of people don't know how to take steroids.
And I think that's what it was.
Like, I think you're supposed to take what's called a test. Yeah, you're supposed to do what's called a cycle. And the first thing you take is like tests, you know?
Yeah, you do basic tests.
Like 200 milligrams a week of tests, allegedly, you know? Yeah. But if you just hop right into it, take 500 milligrams of tests, and then you're downing like, you know, Dianabols the whole day, you're going to get side effects real quick. And when those hormones are kind of irreversible, you know?
Yeah, you have to
get surgery. You have to get like, you know, I don't know, DHT, whatever derivatives.
Meds for the rest of your life.
There's this guy called Derek More Plates, More Dates who just always talks about his steroids.
Really?
Yeah.
More plates, more dates. Oh, is he the young guy?
Yeah, he's kind of young, dude. He fucking
like under 20? No.
Okay. No, he's like 30, dude.
Yeah.
He's like a big guy, you know? He has like what's called Death Star delts. You fucking
They're
hi, this is Derek from More Places, More Dates, More Calm, and now we're going to be reading one of your trend stories. How trend turned me into riding the bust of bang fat girls and a racist. You know, he just story, you know?
This just in: steroids make you a racist. It's some shit like fuck, dude. I think some people could use steroids so then they could see what their body does.
Yeah.
You know how like when you meet people that are like, I'm not gonna make fun of people who buy the first thing about fitness or like some sort of like fitness deal because I think anything that gets you excited about your health is 100% a good thing. But when people buy into, for example, did you hear about that guy that bought into that ball that you bite down to get a stronger jawline? He took HGH and I'm pretty sure he took like Dianabol or Tren or something like that, and his jaw became comical. He looked like handsome Squidward.
Really?
Yeah. I can't remember what it's called, but it was just like it's like jaw training gone too far or something.
Wow.
Jaw training. jaw training too much, and it was like,
Dude, we need to do video of this, and I want the fucking laptop hooked up. You know?
yeah, bro. I'm like too. I don't want to say it out loud.
Go ahead. Oh.
Yeah, we'll see what that
Yeah.
Yeah. So it'd be cool. We're gonna be expanding into a video format, doing reactions and shit. I'm not gonna be pulling up the traditional shit. I'm just gonna pull stuff that's funny. I don't care. I know if it's political, fuck it. If it's not political, fuck it. I'm just gonna find hilarious stuff. I also got a great idea.
What the fuck?
Yeah, they did it too much. Ugh, they put a filter on it. Like,
is that a filter? How you know it's a filter?
Because the skin is too smooth. But that jawline, you see how comical that is?
Wow.
Guy has Chad like a fake Chad chin. He looks
like a cartoon Chad.
Yeah, like a cartoon Chad, and not like a funny cartoon Chad, like a trying to be edgy cartoon Chad.
Well, you know, I don't know.
I mean, have you HGH and like to Trend or whatever? They like the reason your shoulders and your
jaw. He had a good jawline to begin with, dude. Look how fucking handsome he is in this photo.
The people, bro. Dude,
I wish I looked like him.
If Zach, what's his name, got it? Do you know Zac Efron got the bog treatment?
What's the bog?
You want me to give you a quick rundown of the bogs?
Yeah.
They own the banks. They own the Rothschilds. The Rothschilds bow down to them. The Freemasons bow down to them.
Are they the twins that are actors?
Yeah.
That like became associated with some like crypto conspiracy stuff?
No, it's they got,
because every time they show up on TV, Bitcoin takes a dive.
Is that true?
I think that's where the meme came from. I'm not 100% sure.
I know the QRD, the quick rundown is came from that meme. And it was, who are they? What are these dudes? It looks like they got the Bogdanov twins.
Yeah.
So what I do know is that they're rich. I do know that they own their own like a modeling company. I know that they're super rich, but they don't really have a good reason for why they're like as rich as they are. But what makes it hilarious is how dangerous they're trying to make themselves look while having full on Easter Island heads. And like, but
they're wearing leather jackets and chains,
and they have like really poofy hair. It's as French as fuck. They are French as fuck, and it's funny because they have the Kim Kardashian treatment with like big ass jaws and like sexy fucking super powerful lips, gazes, cheekbone implants, all that shit, and then they both try to look slightly different from each other, and it's hilarious, but the meme is they own everything. They run the banks.
Yeah.
You know? Have you seen the one where they go onto the TV show and then the camera fucks up and then the host changes and then somebody passes out and then they're like, we have to end the show?
Oh.
It's fucking creepy. So the quick rundown is so that's the bog, getting bogged.
Yeah.
That's when somebody gets the bog treatment. So Zac Efron got bogged.
Oh, yeah. He had plastic surgery.
They gave him a fucking power chin. I was like, dude, you were going to look like a young Chad for maybe another 15 years.
Yeah. Hey, I don't know why, but like Zac Efron and that fucking Instagram dude, they were both handsome. I wish I could look like them, you know?
Yeah. It fucking easy.
If I lost fucking 90 pounds, I wouldn't even look close to as good as them. You know?
And they're probably your same height and everything. There's probably nothing much different than you. You probably bench more than they do. I mean, maybe Zac Efron has a sly black belt or something, but
when Zac Efron was doing Baywatch, I guarantee you that boy benched way more than me.
Oh man,
he was also on Baywatch.
I've never seen it.
He looked like
unfair.
Well, like you know how like guys have that steroid look to their bodies sometimes
when they have filled out ass muscles, like muscles are all filled out everywhere.
Yeah, like there's a lot of glycogen in their muscles, but at the same time they look dehydrated. If that makes sense.
Their skin looks thin.
Yeah, it's like thin skin, but like hard thin skin.
Okay, yeah, dried out.
Hold on, Zac Efron, Baywatch.
Let me get my dick out for this one.
Yeah, this is why we need the fucking. Doesn't that look like he took something?
Yeah.
And then,
Wow. Dude, he has great muscle, dude. That's
He's
unfair.
handsome
It's
as
unfair
fuck.
as fuck sometimes, man.
Dude, look at him doing the obstacle course. So handsome,
And he's so he's what do they call it?
fit, athletic.
No, symmetrical. His legs are
Yeah.
as big as his upper. His legs are pretty big compared to his upper body, and his calves aren't tiny.
He's a handsome man. Okay, so
Do you
like
think?
that's-
Hey, quick conspiracy? Do you think good-looking people have it easier in life?
I mean, I'm pretty sure it helps, you know? Because if you think about it, if you had a choice between like a really good-looking guy and just like a dumpy-looking dude, and they were like the same skill level, you might give it to a good-looking guy, you know?
Yeah.
Or like you ever look at somebody and you're like, oh, that guy looks like a army commander, you know?
Yeah.
He looks like a leader. Does that make sense?
Yeah. We have our own genetic thing
Yeah.
that looks at that kind of stuff. That,
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't know if that makes sense, but that might give you an edge when really he's just an average dude.
Well, there's the Chad. You know, it's he's his characteristics are aggressive to neutral, and then the Virgin blank or whatever is softer traits, no chin, no. They look like they don't know what they're doing. You know?
Yeah.
I
So
think they said comes from standing up straight.
Here's
with
a
your shoulders.
natural. You know, that's what you're supposed to look like naturally, you know? But then you compare it to like Zac Efron, you know?
I see. Like that. The other guy's like peak physical form, but like natty.
Yeah. That's he did steroids later. Who who's that guy? Will Tennyson.
I don't know who that is.
He's a guy, he's an Instagram dude. But he doesn't do steroids, you know? As far as I know.
Yeah. Well, that's why bodybuilding's so shady, because they allow some steroids.
Well, they allow all of them. They
Yeah,
just don't allow diuretics.
Yeah, they don't allow. They don't test for them. Right.
Yeah.
That's what it is. They test for diuretics.
Yeah. So like I don't know how to explain it, you know? But
He's natural.
yeah, you could tell that's
Is this the one that does the steroids?
No, he doesn't do steroids. I don't think
Let me
so.
see his shoulders again. So they say you're not supposed to. I almost threw everything on the ground.
Dude, it's all right.
Oh my god.
Oh, Jesus.
You need a case, guy. No, not that time. Not that time. You almost did it again.
Ah,
It's like you owe me a new phone. You broke it.
no, that's all good. Well, yeah, like that. That's kind of like you could tell that's kind of natural. It's a little softer. you know?
Yeah. So one of the.
But this
things-
is you never know. You know.
Yeah, I think once his lats got big, it's his biceps insertions that really throw it off. But he looks pretty damn natural.
Yeah.
That
As far as I know. you
Yeah,
know? And he's only like 183.
he doesn't have like a roid gut. How many? This is years, huh? These are years apart.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. These are March 18, and then a year and a half later.
And then type in Juju Mufu. You know.
Oh yeah,
You know what I'm talking about?
yeah. That guy's a beast.
But like, you know, you could tell that he probably did something.
Yeah,
you know?
dude. He like when you look 197 and you look 200, it's
Yeah.
awesome, man. That's when my chest is starting to pop out at the top like this, guys.
Dude, you're gonna look really good.
I'm
man.
excited.
Especially you being as consistent as you are and shit like that.
Yeah.
Dude, I did 30 minutes on the elliptical and like 15 burpees this morning, and I was like, I'm fucking done. I
That's
don't
all you
wanna-
need,
I
bro.
don't want to do this, boy. I just want to do. Somebody was like, lift weights with me, and I was like, I'm big enough.
Too jacked already, guy.
Look, I'm about as big as I want to be, man.
Dude, that's how it feels when I look at my weight, 260. I'm like, nobody's gonna carry me out of a fucking burning building.
I think I could. You know,
Yeah, maybe you got fireman carry or whatever. Yeah.
you'd be tough, but I'd get you.
And my long ass arms dragging, like grabbing desks on the way out.
I
of
would
a
be
burning building.
so fucking mad
I want to
at you.
draw that.
I'd be so mad at you.
You carrying me, you're gonna be like, obviously I'll be like 10 feet
Dude,
tall,
I
and you're
think-
like 2 feet tall, and then you're like, God damn it, and I'm just pulling sofas.
Dude, I think I could carry you out of a building. You know, maybe not as quickly, but I'd probably do it. You know,
Yeah,
I think I could.
with adrenaline and everything.
But I guarantee you, I could probably carry Phil Cruz out of a building.
Yeah.
Shit. God damn it.
I could, but then he would be roasting you, and then you'd leave him.
Yeah.
He started the fire. He's like, you can't even carry me out of this fucking fire.
He can't even walk. Just fucking look out.
You throw him on a rollerblade and just kick his ass down the hallway.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, he's all roasting you on the way out. That was the weakest kick I ever saw. out the door. I think. Do you think there'll ever be a fire at that building?
I hope not.
Same.
But if it does happen, it's probably going to be a small electrical fire that people will put out. I think, I'm not saying this for sure, but I think there has been a fire at that building.
I think they had a fire not that long ago.
I think there was a fire with the new machine, you know?
Okay.
Because somebody left the steam on. Just fucking, no one told them that the steam was on and fucking just started melting shit.
Emptied the tank.
Yeah.
And then it just, oh, man.
Started whistling and started heating up. Have you ever been in that room and it just gets really cloudy? Okay, so one time the room started getting really like misty, like a sauna.
Really?
Everything started getting hot. And I was like, what the fuck is going on?
Oh, God.
Like, I'm operating this machine, but it's like scary. The pressure's building up, you know? So I was like, I gotta cool it because it was heating, you know?
Yeah.
But really, I just added more steam, you know?
Oh, no.
And I fucking like had to flip a lid open. Goo!
Oh, my
like
God.
a hard ass whistle, you know?
Oh, and we
And
were
fucking the whole room looked like a goddamn sauna. And fucking one of the ladies walks in. Goes, what's happening? Nothing.
What room was that?
It was the septic room.
Processing? Oh, really?
Yeah.
Like near the control room?
Like, yeah. You know where like people would sit and like make the machine go. You know,
Yeah.
you guys do all the actual work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. We
This is why we got
work.
This is why we got paid because it was fucking burning. It was steaming.
That's so nuts, dude. That sounds scary as fuck.
By the way, no one fucking knew the machine either. It was the broth machine, you know? So I fucking poured the whole thing down the fucking drain.
and it still did it more.
Yeah, lost sterility. The whole fucking thing just felt so stupid.
Oh man, you can't. It's hard to not feel stupid.
And then
after
you
losing
can't
sterility.
call anybody in the middle of the fucking night. No one answers the goddamn phone. So I had to fucking call, you know, the boss who comes in and fucking at 1 a.m. and he just takes over. And I feel so useless.
Which one, Jeff?
No.
You don't have to say the name if you don't want to.
I think it's Jeff in Spanish, you know?
Okay.
I call him Jefe, you know?
Yeah.
The guy who ran the shit in processing.
Yeah.
So I fucking feel so stupid because he's supposed to come in at 5 a.m. Instead, he comes in at 1.
Fucking probably pissed off, like ready to throw.
He wasn't mad. He was just quiet. You know, I was just like, I felt so little. You know,
when they're quiet, it sucks. When you're like, God, I'm inconveniencing you, and they're quiet. That's a different kind of anxiety, huh? When you know someone's mad at you in the same room. When's the last time that happened? Besides that, let's see.
I think that I don't know. I'm gonna say that I don't know if he was mad at me, but I could tell like he was frustrated too because he couldn't figure out what was going on. And I think like one of the things wasn't opening because it was left in manual.
Mm-hmm.
And we didn't realize it was left in manual because someone put it in manual. No one, or they did a test and they didn't tell us to switch it back into manual.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like,
found
you didn't see that color? And I go, I fucking ran this machine like 4 days, you know?
Yeah.
I'm not going to recognize every color off the dot, you know?
Yeah, sometimes sometimes. God, don't you wish you could just, without them bitching, just walk everybody through the same things you learned, and then when they ask you a question, they just automatically remember it. That's a lot to ask for.
You know what I do kind of miss about that job? I fucking knew not everything, but I knew enough that I could just put my feet up for half the day, you know?
Yeah.
I was like, I could fucking...
That's what they pay us for, you know? We got to be on call, ready to clean a bunch of shit up if it gets messy.
I don't know if you ever walked into that room, to the lab when I was working, but my feet would be on the desk. I'd fucking be leaned back.
Yeah, I definitely saw that a couple times.
Because I got everything down, you know?
Yeah.
And then they would just ask for more, you know, if they found out.
Yeah.
And then I don't know, I kind of fucked myself. I started beefing with the bosses, you know,
Yeah.
with a boss. So that kind of hurt me.
I hate the beefing, but it's also like you're trying to get something out of me. I'm not gonna fucking budge, you know.
Yeah, hey man, I'm not gonna work. I hate looking busy, you know.
Yeah.
Also, like if I want to play on my fucking phone and it doesn't affect, if I want to do homework and if it doesn't affect my work, you know, why are you bothering me?
Yeah.
You know, I used to do homework at that job.
Yeah.
I'm kind of driving memory lane because I had it so fucking easy.
It,
You know?
it is a bit of memory lane in that. Like I think about that working in the restaurant.
Really?
I was listening to Joe Rogan last night, and I was remembering when I was first going to jiu-jitsu and shit and boxing, and
Yeah.
I was like 300 and something pounds working in this kitchen.
Dude, you could fuck some people up.
It
dude.
sucked. I mean, it wouldn't suck. It sucked for them.
You'd be like that fucking. Remember that Street Beefs boxing we were watching?
Oh, bro, there's some really good ones recently. But go ahead.
You'd be like that Mexican dude who was fighting for the super heavyweight championship.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you just be annihilating dudes. Anyways, go ahead. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I forgot what I was talking about. Damn it, the stoner isn't leaving.
You worked at a restaurant.
Oh yeah.
You were doing jiu-jitsu. You were 300 pounds.
And every Friday I had to cut maybe 500 pounds of meat on a meat slicer, and it did it all itself. The machine did it itself.
Yeah.
But they needed me there to adjust and not cut my hands
Yeah.
and stuff. So I would do that for 12 hours, is just freeze, and then quarter meat, and then freeze it, and then make it into like chubs that you can slice into thin pieces of meat for this restaurant.
Yeah.
And it was boring as fuck, but it really wasn't. All I did was go outside, hit my joint secretly, blow it into this is a product placement for my friend's product at Hello Neighbor. It's like a little chapstick looking thing that
We used to call those sploofs.
sploofs. Yeah, it's like a sploof, and you just blow your smoke into it. So I would hit joints in the back, eat curry and broccoli and beef, like prime rib, like sliced ribeye beef on like huge bowls of broccoli and curry.
Yeah, dude.
Delicious bowls of broccoli and curry, and then I would listen to Joe Rogan talk and laugh and say shit, but everything was always centered about being kind of healthy. And like in my head, I'm like, I'm not there yet, but I'm on my way. Even though I'm not doing this, I'm just watching the machine slice, and I'm like with some sort of sense of self-satisfaction, cross-armed, looking at the stack of meat I'm cutting and
Hey,
prepping
dude, that's
for this restaurant, and I was just kind of like, it ain't much, but it's honest. It ain't. I'm just a humble meme merchant. You know, that's what it felt like. There's some you can't pay for that kind of comfort. I mean,
You know what? It was a very comfortable job. You know, goddamn. This job I have now, dude, I gotta work. They work the shit out of me.
they don't like you sitting down. They don't like seeing you not doing shit. Huh?
Yeah, I'm like, oh, I gotta do shit. I can't just sit around and chill. I'm always busting my ass, yo.
And then you see everybody else, and then that's their entire game is not working.
No, they work. Everybody where I work works hard,
Really?
and I'm like, why the fuck are we all doing, yo?
Yeah.
And like, I'm like, oh man, we're working too hard. Like sometimes I'm like, I feel like we're just working just to work, you know?
Yeah.
And I'm just like, I miss being able to sit down when I fucking want to, you know?
Or work around something. Oh yeah, that's gonna come up. So if I knock it out in an hour, that gives me 3 hours until then. Cool.
Dude, I watched the entire first season of Game of Thrones at work.
nice.
I'm not even joking, man.
You got with the subtitles and everything.
Yeah,
Learn how
no,
to
dude,
spell
I
names.
fucking just sat there in the fucking receiving bay, fucking watched it, fucking would unload trucks while I'm watching it, you know? Fucking got everything, didn't even miss a beat the entire first season,
You
dude.
get the magnet on those metal stairs. You can pop it right here while you're hosing it off.
See, you're smart. This is what I did.
It looks like I got a text message.
Oh, dude, I'm so glad I didn't drop anything in that fucking milk tank.
God,
Dude,
that's
I was the master of getting shit out of that fucking milk tank, dude.
fast as fuck.
Listen, if someone dropped something, they would call me, and I'd waddle all over there. Fucking.
Find it.
Yeah, well, because I've done it so many fucking
Oh,
times.
for real?
Yeah. One time I dropped a ball in there.
What kind of ball?
It was a plastic ball that was like in between, like. So that we have what's called a vent tube on top of those milk tankers.
Yeah.
So like when you're sucking the milk out, it doesn't break itself.
Uh-huh.
And one of them had a plastic ball in it for some fucking reason. I kicked it out. It fell into the cream. So I had to get a ball, which is hard enough to get out.
Yeah.
And it's full of cream. So I.
And you got it out.
Yeah. Well, Yeah.
Yeah, I see. Yeah,
I got it out.
And you played basketball with it that evening.
No,
End of
but
story.
I did get it out, though. I had to use a fucking. I don't know if this is hygienic. I used a shovel. We had a plastic shovel, and I fucking just fucking.
Food safe shovel.
Yeah, food safe. It was. It was red and black.
It's like it was like one of those plastic oars. Have you ever seen? Yeah.
So I fucking was able to scoop it out. fucking because if I were to pump it, it would get stuck. You know,
Yeah.
because we've had spray balls get stuck in there. You know,
Yeah.
fucking the master. I'm just going down memory lane because that was an easy ass job.
That's a cool job. I feel bad that if I have to leave it for other reasons, because otherwise I'm fairly comfortable. I like going in. I like doing the job. I like leaving, and then like my hands are clean. Like I love that.
Oh yeah,
There's
hey,
nothing-
you don't have to worry about it. It's not like having a restaurant where fucking you go home and you're like, I better check out the restaurant.
I really hope I made enough meat for the restaurant. Did I put that meat right away? I told her to make sure.
Yeah,
that
they'll
this,
just
and then I'll
talk
sit
shit
there.
about you, but they won't even call. You know, they won't even call you. You know, I don't
Yeah.
think I ever got called about shit.
Yeah, and that's the thing. It's like what I've heard is like you need to change your restaurant staff like every couple of years, because eventually someone starts stealing.
Really, I heard so many things about people stealing shit at restaurants.
Dude, it's
I'm just on podcasts. I never worked in that industry just because fucking I don't think I could take it. You know.
there are a lot of insufferable people in the kitchen, but there are also really a lot of really cool people, and some of the best people I've met worked in kitchens. But I would
have to be in the kitchen.
You're like social but independent. You know,
Yeah.
you can't like a lot of the people that do it are 100% go-getters. Like it's easy for them to turn on the friendly personality for stuff, and then they could turn it off. That's why I found it really cool, because like I can go in and just turn on the, hey, what's up guys, this is about fucking you, let me make this fucking great evening about you. And then when you get off of work, you don't want to talk to anybody, but you're like, okay, I got that part out of there, dude, I'm such a fucking stud, I got all these tips, now what do I do? You know, a lot of people invested their money in school and all the other shit. I just invested it in booze, and that's what I think a lot of guys do. They like 40% of these staffs, they can pay their rent, because they're making like $20 an hour, like cash, and sell the full 20, and they'll pay their rent and they'll pay this, but they'll do like drugs and buy, you know, consume. When I say consume, I mean in the bad sense. I mean like.
They don't
Wait for new products, get new product, then wait for more new products.
Okay,
then
yeah.
You know, like that cycle. Like they fall into that.
They just buy shit to buy shit rather than try and make their money work for them. I'm saying
not
all this
always,
shit,
but
I'm gonna waste so much fucking money. God, I'm so scared.
6-7 years for your stuff on your house.
Yeah,
It's okay, man. Sometimes you gotta go with it.
I'm gonna do that. Fucking the windows, the siding, the fucking. He said the gutters were free, which I don't know if he was fucking with me.
Right.
You know.
Yeah.
And then I gotta.
Does he mean like clean them, or they're gonna redo them all?
They're gonna redo them all.
Okay.
And so like my roof's still good for another 8 years, I think.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Yeah.
So I think that's pretty much everything. You know.
And then it'll be done in 5 to 7 days.
Yeah, and then the fucking. I'm not gonna connect the pipes, but I'm gonna fucking put all my pipes right next to the old pipes. You know.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I'm fucking ready, you know. Because I think I got mold or fungus or something like that, so I gotta take care of that.
Yeah.
But while I'm killing that, I'm gonna fucking lay out all the old water pipes, or new water pipes, put them next to the old water pipes. Maybe leave the connections up here, you know.
Yeah.
And fucking when I'm ready, I'll fucking pop that bitch out and fucking obviously turn the water off.
Yeah.
But like, you know, put it back in, you know.
Yeah. This is
And then I gotta replace the bathroom's gonna be a bitch, you know.
Yeah. You might want to pay somebody to do it just so you don't have to deal with it.
Nah, dude, I got my brother.
Yeah.
I'm gonna call his ass. I mean, you should see what he did to my dad's house. It was fucking beautiful.
Really? He did a great job.
Yeah, he did a fantastic job.
Really? Okay.
But it took him like 6 months because he kept fucking up. So I'm gonna take his knowledge. I'm gonna make his ass come over here and work for me. You know?
Yeah, give him some decent. Like, well, they'd be like, "Is that what we should do? Are you gonna fuck it up like dads?"
Yeah.
the whole time, hold it.
No,
over his
dude,
head.
I ain't saying shit.
Hold it over his
Listen,
head.
because I got to replace my drain pipes
Yeah.
too. So that's like, all right, might as well do that during the bathroom remodel.
Yeah.
Kind of nervous about that because I've done pipes, but I've never done drain pipes.
I wonder. So how do they go about replacing it? You have to dig around it, pull it.
What do you
out
mean? No, it's just down here.
on the floor? So you're gonna put one in?
Oh yeah, so there's drain pipes in here, but it's a mixture of cast iron and ABS, which is like black plastic. And so like I'm just gonna go all plastic, fucking, because I have a leak down there. If I have a lot of stuff It's
Yeah.
leaking a little bit, which is kind of bad, you
Yeah,
know?
yeah.
So I got to fucking get all that bullshit out, you know? But before I do that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put all the new plastic pipe right next to where it's going to go, you know?
Oh, I
I'm going
see.
to lay it out fucking, you know, first of all, I'm going to get all my measurements. I'm going to draw it out. Then I'm going to lay it out all the plastics, what I can make up, what I can connect down here or up here. Then I'm going to bring it all down there, you know?
Yeah,
And fucking just lay everything next, obviously covered,
yeah.
next to what I'm going to fucking do, what I'm going to replace, you know?
Get a good visual.
And the thing I'm worried about is like, I don't know. I've never disconnected a toilet before.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, okay, so wax ring. So I'm going to pull it off.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to pull off the toilet. Do I put the tile underneath the toilet? Or like you're supposed to put it like, have the toilet flange a quarter of the way up.
Mm-hmm.
So I got to replace the toilet flange and the pipe, you know?
That's a lot of fucking work right there.
That's why I need my brother, you know?
Yeah, that's gonna be some. What do they call that shit?
But I do-
A grout expert right there.
But I do this shit at work, right?
Yeah,
So I do this shit at work. I should be able to do it at my house,
it shouldn't take you that much longer, but
you know?
it's
But
also
if I-
your house, so you could take it like really.
Also,
lightly.
if I fuck up, I'm going to be like, hey, man, the toilet is in the backyard. I have this new compost toilet in the garage.
yeah, second compost toilet right there.
Yeah.
Dude, that's a great idea actually.
Yeah.
Compost toilet. Fuck.
Just in case I fuck it up royally. But I don't think so, man.
Compost toilet in the back.
Yeah.
Just throw your orange peels and huge deuces.
Yeah. Fucking. I don't know, man. I feel more confident about that than I do about the siding. But
The
yeah,
siding kind of makes you nervous because it's somebody else doing it.
it's
or-
asbestos.
Yeah, that's
I also,
why.
I've never done it before. I've never done like home improvement before, but I know people who've done that, you know?
Yeah.
But the siding, I don't know. But yeah, dude. So fucking.
I just like the idea of them doing it like how they said 5 to 6 days. I was like, that's pretty fucking fast.
Yeah. Especially windows and shit.
Yeah.
I think they're going to have like a whole fucking crew
Yeah.
fucking do, knocking shit out.
Yeah,
You know?
I think that's what they have like techs. I think power is door to door 90%, and then they have like registered contractors in the back to do the work.
Yeah.
So they do the groundwork, and then they cut a deal with the contractors. Contractors accept work, and then they do the job.
Yeah.
I've only heard and saw good reviews online, so but there was a couple of them that were like it's a little overpriced, but I'm like it's fucking to me. I'm like asbestos is a big deal. I'd rather pay too much and then
Yeah.
have it not be working and explain like, look, these guys guaranteed it. The paperwork says it right here. You know, that's not my fucking fault. I paid. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's some sort of protection there because if they don't do a good job, you can. That's the nice thing with a company like this.
Yeah.
Like, I fucking paid a lot for you guys to do it, and you fucked it up. Keep fixing it. You can just keep bitching at them until they fix it, kind of thing. I bet.
Yeah. I would probably have to have my mom bitch at them. I can't really. I feel so uncomfortable bitching at people.
It's hard to like.
Even when people like fuck up my order at restaurants, I'm like, okay, I guess I got pickles on the sandwich.
You
I
just
just
deal
did.
with it.
Dude, one time I was dating, or I was banging this waitress. I would say dating. We were dating. I was dating this waitress and we were eating, you know, and fucking, I was like, I fucked up my order. You know, I was kind of upset, you know, and she fucking went like at the fucking girl, you know?
Really?
Yeah. I was like, oh, was that normal?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Oh man, so some people don't mind telling the word. That's if you don't listen to your customer, that's what happens, you know. And
but I was thinking she probably went through some bullshit, you know, and she was like, oh, okay, that's how the world was. Whereas me, I'm like, all right, I guess I'm just gonna
that's
pickles.
just how the world is.
I just got pickles on my sandwich. I didn't ask for them. Won't eat my sandwich.
I hate that
Still
feeling.
gotta leave 20% tip.
Doesn't it feel like disrespect?
Oh, dude, listen. If you're on Adderall or meth, like that shit would fuck with you. Like,
You're like,
am I a man? Is this dude disrespecting me?
you'd be schizo posting.
No, I wouldn't be posted. Fucking, my mom cut my bush, right? She didn't tell me she cut my bush.
That's
I thought
right.
it was my neighbor. I was having like a schizo moment, you know? I was like, am I a man, you know? I like threw the shit in his yard, and then I found out she did it, so I fucking snuck back in the yard.
Yeah, you have to, man.
Took all the shit
Fuck,
out.
dude. I can't believe She wouldn't tell you and let you look like a maniac like that.
Oh, dude. I mean, like, I didn't tell her it was freaking me out, but dude, it fucking bothered me. I was emotionally disturbed.
Somebody came into my house to get water on the hose, and like immediately I saw a guy 3 weeks before that, and then a week before, like a month before that, another guy, totally different guys, and then one guy came twice. The second time I saw him, I was like, "Can you not get water on my property, please? Can you just not do that and get off?" Immediately, like through the ring, and the guy's like, "Oh, I'm sorry, da da da. I'm just like next door." And then I remember going out there. I'm exhausted. This is after a full schedule, like a shift. I'm exhausted. Go out there, and I tell the guy. I realized he was there before. He was there a month before that. He was a really cool guy. He's the neighbor's construction guy, contractor.
Oh,
so he was borrowing water because they turned off the water over there.
Really?
And I felt guilty for like yelling at him through the
really,
thing.
because that sounds like his fucking problem.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly.
Motherfucker, if you can't pay your bills, that's your own goddamn.
Right. If you turn off the water,
shit. I'm talking
that's
shit.
what I'm saying. Well, dude, I was like,
you know that school that they built over there that used to be a crack house
No.
on Yosemite and
oh
Colfax?
yeah.
I fucking shut their water off in the middle of construction. The fucking boss was like, "All right,
Shut it off.
I was like, all right. So I fucking walked right through everybody. Nobody said a goddamn word. I fucking opened the meter pit. I hopped down. Well, I did an air test and I looked before I hopped in. Fucking
Yeah.
shut that shit off.
What's an air test? Is if there's CO in there?
So like, yeah, there's something called confined space. So like, there's 3 reasons why you do it. One is like oxygen level might not be as high in these sewers or not sewers, but in these like
Holes.
Yeah, holes in the ground that lead to vaults.
Mm-hmm.
Like, have you ever seen like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? And like they're going through this big ass sewer, you know?
Yeah.
Sometimes they look like that, but they're more square, you know?
Okay.
And they're like isolated mostly, except for the pipe that runs through it, you know?
Okay.
So like fucking,
Oh,
you know,
I see.
air might not be in there. Also, like, let's say you would never do this, but like you would have to do an air test to make sure that there's no hydrogen sulfide, which is a poisonous gas that comes from poo poo, you know?
Oh,
and
okay.
no oxygen, you know?
Poo poo, yeah.
Yeah. But like it stews in there and it'll become poisonous. If you breathe it, you might fall asleep.
Is it like Jankum?
What's jankum? That sounds dirty.
It's gross. It's a hillbilly high or whatever. It's like you shit in like it's like you
Okay, yeah, this might be it.
You like distill turds and then they put it in like a jar and they put a balloon on the top and then the balloon catches the air and you're supposed to inhale the air and it's supposed to get you a hillbilly high or something like that.
That seems like a mean prank, but if that's
it is. It was born on 4chan, I'm certain. But Jenkem or Jankum, Jenkem.
Jenkem. Jankum drug. I don't know, man, but it sounds similar. Ugh.
Is that?
It might be hydrogen sulfide. That might be jankum. That might be a real thing.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you're right.
Okay,
This
so
is
hydrogen
jankum.
sulfide is poisonous. If you inhale too much, you might fall asleep and never wake up.
That's crazy.
But these guys are doing it to get high. That's disgusting.
That's weird. Well,
Yeah.
the dust heads. You know,
I did that shit.
dude. What's that like? That's what I kept hearing. I was at my buddy's store one time, bro, and some guy was having like an episode.
Yeah.
And so my buddy owned this store, and then this dude like bursts in. I guess the dude owns some other promoting business or whatever.
Yeah.
Looked like a regular rich white guy, except for his arms were fucking nasty. He had like burn scars all over, and I was just kind of like, oh sad, you know, poor guy. You know, he's just trying to run a business. No. And then like we hang out. I got to hang out with this dude after the business closed.
Yeah.
So and I would smoke weed. He didn't smoke weed anymore. But we were all cool, and he'd have cool friends come by. So we'd listen to music and just chill. Well, the day we do that, I come over for the normal thing. We go to hang out for like 10 more minutes.
Yeah.
Dude in the back, I just hear a poof and like a desk fall over, and I was like, "What the fuck, Bob?" And Bob's like, "Oh yeah, we'll just call him Caleb." Caleb was back there. Oh shit. Oh okay. And I'm like, "Is he okay?" And he's like, "I think so."
Yeah.
And I go, "That's kind of weird, you know. Like normally Bob is a emotion carrying person, so he didn't even like flinch." So I go back there, and the dude's like, it looks like he's having like a seizure or something, but his like arms and legs aren't doing the wrist pop thing, or like the legs aren't straightening out, but his face is like red, and he's like, oh, like I don't know what it's called.
Him.
Yeah, just kind of like breathing hard, and then he has a can of duster upside down, touching his forearm, and it's like burning his arm, but he doesn't know. And then he like kind of comes to, and I'm like, dude, are you okay? And he's like, you know, and it takes him a second. I help him into the chair, and he wants to lean off of it. I pick him up, and then he comes to out of nowhere, and I'm like, and he's like, and he has like boogers coming out of his mouth. He's like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do that. La, la, la. Oh. And then like completely forgets what he just said, and then just. You know, put it upside down. Yeah, it just goes upside down.
Upside down too, isn't that how you get ice?
Yeah, well, I think that's what he was. I don't know what he was trying to do, but I remember he like did it upside down.
Kill the pain, dude. He's trying to kill some sort of pain.
And then he like almost falls over again. The can. So what I realized what happens is he inhales, he drops the can on his forearm, and then he falls over. So right arm drops can on left arm's forearm, and then he like falls over and passes out. So all the arm scars on his arm were freezer burns, and they are like puffy, nasty looking scars. And the dude, I don't know, definitely duster addict. I met a couple other duster addicts. It's they seem to be guys that have a lot of energy, and then they just want to kill something. You know, just kill something out of them.
Oh, that's so weird.
You said wah 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 wah. And then
that's what I did. I did it. I think I've done it like 2 or 3 times.
Yeah.
I did it in the Army. One time I did it at the barracks, and I did it twice in Afghanistan. I just fucking.
That's all you hear?
I mean, that's kind of what it felt like. And my only high was like 10 to 20 seconds, but I didn't do it hard, you know? Because I didn't need much, you know?
Yeah. We should do a salvia episode.
Yeah.
Get salvia and do it.
I remember getting drunk in fucking Afghanistan.
How did you guys get drunk off at there?
Did they have smuggling liquor. You know?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
okay.
For
So
cleaning wounds?
This guy stole this dude's liquor. Like his wife sent him liquor, and we stole it. And the guy started asking me about it. I go, I don't know nothing about it. But we were out there kicking it back, you know. And then like, I had my own whole bee hut because I was a supply guy, so I had my own room attached to like the supply room, and I fucking just got drunk and fucking hung out, dude. It was like
how many months of that did you do?
Well, I did 3 months, and then he sent my ass to like this place called Fob Wilderness or Camp or Cop Wilderness or something like that. It's called a COP, Combat Outpost, which is in the middle of fucking nowhere. Fucking bullshit.
You guys could be attacked at any moment.
I mean, they did. I didn't do shit. I mean, they got attacked, but like they told me to wait. So like they gathered all us non-combat guys. They're like, gear up. So we geared up, and we just sat in the fucking
gear up, as in like get ready for combat.
Yeah, but like we just sat in the fucking commander's room. You know?
Do they have AC out there?
Yeah, it was fucking awesome.
Oh god,
dude, being in the Army was like
pretty cool.
Nah, I mean, I don't know. There was good things. There was bad things. I met a lot of cunts. You know.
A lot of cunts need to get straightened out by the Army.
No, like they were in charge of us. They were fucking cunts.
Oh, fuck.
Like they, you know, I don't know. It might be different now, but like I rolled in dirt. I rolled in mud puddles because the guy told me to roll in mud puddles, you know?
Damn.
But like, I don't know. They have such a hold over you that you don't realize it, you know?
They break you down, right? The first, and then they rebuild you.
They shave your head and they make you follow orders and shit like that. That was kind of bullshit. I kind of hated the Army, to be honest with you. I think.
Would you hate it or respect it?
I don't know, because I remember there was a lot of bullshit. I remember, like, I don't know. Like, I feel like we were pretty shitty at our job, you know?
Yeah.
Like, we didn't understand. None of us spoke fucking Afghani, you know? Which is like Dari, Pashto, Urdu, you know? Yeah. There's like 4 or 5 fucking languages. We didn't know that, you know?
Damn. And how were the people?
They were pretty nice.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's good. I always wondered, like, because I don't think they absolutely love the Taliban, but I think there's a huge enough sect. That
I mean, we killed a lot of innocent people too, you know?
Yeah, absolutely.
So, like, blood's not off our hands. We also were kind of disrespectful and dickheads. There was, like, a lot of American soldiers that were just racist as shit.
Yeah.
You know? Like,
Yeah.
no one really talks about that.
Yeah, they call them GFers, right?
What's GFers? Huh? Goat fuckers?
Yeah, that's what they call them or something like that, right?
Really?
Yeah,
That's
what I
not
thought.
what I heard. I heard a different one.
Oh, it's more, huh? Oh yeah, there's also potato N-bombs too.
Yeah. Really? I never heard that.
That's what I've heard. Some Irish people get called that.
Really? I heard him got called Haji, you know?
Oh yeah.
Which I'm not sure.
I
That's
think it's an old Johnny Quest reference. I think that's Johnny Quest's buddy.
this was like early 2000. Like I was in 2007, so a lot of those guys like went through the initial invasion, and that's what they referred to them as. Yeah,
Really?
yeah. Which it kind of went away by the time I was like leaving.
Uh-huh.
So I wonder it might be a Johnny Quest reference, and all those guys like either got out or grew up, or not grew up, but fucking. I had to scratch my balls. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. And met some Afghani chick that changed them.
No, fucking probably like. So when I came in, I went in 2007, and like you could, the George Bush army was different than the Obama army. You know?
Were they like nicer?
Well, you couldn't say racist shit anymore.
Really?
You're allowed to be gay. You know?
Oh, that's right.
You're allowed to be gay. You weren't allowed to be racist. Which
I mean,
I gotta be honest with you.
It's probably nice.
It was a nice improvement. So fucking Haji kind of got dropped. You know?
Yeah, and I imagine all the people that used to be able to be like, huh, just agree with me. We're both racists.
Yeah.
Now they couldn't be like,
They couldn't
you
be
need a
like,
better argument than I'm racist.
they couldn't be like yeah, I'm a racist. So what? You
Yeah.
know, they couldn't be like that no more.
Yeah.
That was like a real fucking attitude people
Really?
had. Yeah.
That's always crazy. I think how do you outright say you're just a racist? If you
They owned it,
Yeah.
They're straight up just like, oh yeah, I like, well, I like this group and that group, but that group, I was like, what the fuck, dude?
I wonder what it is. He's
It was openly racist.
I think
I met
when they would go back, were they like, hey, at least our N bombs are better than their N bombs? Is that like how Richard Nixon acted?
well, like,
I don't
or
know.
no,
Was it
man.
Richard Nixon or was it Johnson? I think one of them said that.
Really?
Yeah, he said he said ours are better than theirs. Yeah.
Oh Jesus!
You don't remember that?
That
One
was-
of the presidents fucking said
From
that.
the 70s?
Before that, I think.
Wow.
I think it was Johnson, man. I really do think it was Johnson.
He might say something like that.
I think it was about welfare or something like that.
The world's changed for the better. Just
Geopolitics.
just from like George Bush's army to Barack Obama's army. You're allowed to be gay, but you're not allowed to be racist. And I'd say that's an improvement.
Yeah, yeah. Just you have to have a rainbow flag while you're bashing some kid in the face.
Listen,
I'm only being graphic because I'm only what do they call it? A chaos agent. I'm
Yeah.
only here to
stir up bullshit.
stir a little bit, stir a
Yeah.
little bit, and mostly for laughs for our audience.
Yeah.
I also like to say things that get reactions because I don't know. There's something.
This is
visceral
why
about
he's
it.
gonna wear a mask when we go to video.
Exactly. Oh, I got a great idea for a series. By the way, I was gonna do an everyman thing,
Yeah.
but I was gonna find 3 things a week. I
We'll
don't, know
see.
if, I don't know if I should say it on the podcast. It's like 3 things a week, and I'll be doing 3 different jobs. And in the jobs, it'll be me, like with something following me. And I'm delivering an Amazon package, except for I'm wearing a full red suit,
Yeah.
and I'm wearing an Amazon outfit. And then the story plays, and then and I'm just reading it, and it'll be 2 different angles. So it'll be me exiting the truck. It'll be an exit, me walking up to the house while these stories go on, and I hit 3 different houses. This is just an example, 3 different houses, and it'll be 3 different stories, and then I have 2 or 3 one-liners that just answer it. And it'll be Jojo Siwa wants to give children bank accounts. That's play money. Stupid jokes like that. And then say it one more. Say it again. I think it'll be kind of a little bit more roastish, but also it'll be fun because I can just do all kinds of stories.
She hit a double in the All-Star game.
Yeah. I'll be like
fucking DK Metcalf struck out.
What's that mean?
He's a football player.
He struck out.
Yeah.
Baseball.
Yeah. Well, in softball.
In softball.
Slow pitch.
Isn't he? So DK, is he an athlete?
Yeah, he's like a super athlete.
But he couldn't hit the ball.
He couldn't hit the ball. But JoJo Sawaya hit the ball. She got a double.
For real?
Yeah.
She like cracked it.
That's not even a joke.
Wait, there was like a TV show where they did softball?
No, it was the so every year they have what's called an All-Star game. And at the All-Star game, they like the celebrities to warm up. They'll let celebrities play. Kind of like the basketball game. Like All-Star basketball game will be an All-Star celebrity game.
Oh,
so they
okay.
invite celebrities from all over different industries or whatever, and they play against each other.
Interesting.
It's kind of cool.
I wonder what the future of that's going to be.
Everybody
just goes online to play Rocket League in a LAN party.
Dude, I fucking like watching that shit. I wish they would let it be more competitive, you know?
I want some trash talk, bro.
Psychological
warfare.
So in the basketball one, they talk a lot of shit, but in the baseball one, they're all like really friendly and like, like almost socially distant, you know?
What kind of character would you put in if you wanted to stir up the team here? If you wanted to stir up two different teams?
I mean, like they have like JoJo Sawaya and fucking who's that guy from Migos, Offset?
Yeah.
And fucking DK Metcalf and like just a variety of celebrities, right? From all walks of life. And I don't know if it's because they're all different, but like they're all like super polite, to each other on the field. It was just weird watching.
It is.
Because they were playing like a nice little game.
Offset's not like, you make no money.
Yeah,
yeah,
they were very polite to each other.
Interesting.
Like super polite.
It's almost like deep down they know each other are just real human beings.
Or maybe they're just like, all right, cameras are on. I don't want no bullshit. I just want a fun game.
It's true. I think that's what most of us want.
You want to know what? That's probably how they act backstage. Most of them. But I don't know. They're probably like, all right, I don't really know this person, but I want a nice professional relationship.
Yeah.
So I would put like somebody who just got famous on that fucking deal.
Like Lil Nas, like in the last couple of years, he's like blown up.
Yeah, but like Lil Nas, if Lil Nas was like a shit star,
Oh, I see. You still want? Well, he is kind of a shit stirrer with that blood shoe.
Yeah, I guess so.
Blood stirrer.
Yeah,
the blood stirrer.
He
Montero.
doesn't seem like he's gonna throw away his career.
That's true. I think he said something. No, I'm not going to remember it. I don't want to say it.
Dude, listen, I would never do this, but I want to just show up to this concert and just put, face fuck me.
Lil Nas, just go at my mouth.
Yeah. And just hold it with the most determination staring at him.
Mouth open.
Just let him know that I want it.
That'd be great. I think.
But I feel like, he talks about, he doesn't want to mess with dudes in his league. So
Is that what he says?
I mean, they also the line in one of his songs. So I'm hoping he meant below his league.
I see. You think he's he has a
boyfriend. He has a boyfriend.
Let's see. Who would you shove into the All-Star game to really fuck it up?
Because the basketball game,
Tucker Carlson.
Yeah,
That might
be real.
I can't do a person in person.
I don't think they have anybody political on that celebrity All-Star game.
He's not even. I don't think he's an athlete.
Well, I mean, neither was JoJo Sawaya, and she still had a double.
It's true.
DK Metcalf.
You can see it in her face though. She looks like if she wasn't doing that, she'd be an all-star baseball player.
Well, I don't know. You never know who trains. 2020. Oh. Yeah. Oh. Let's see here. 2021. All Star. It's 2021. Oh man, I was quiet for too long. 2021 All-Star Celebrity Game. Let's see here. Quavo. Oh, it was Quavo. Let's see here. athletes take field. It was Jojo Suwaya, Kane Brown, Steve Aoki, CC Sabathia, Larry Walker, Quavo. Yeah. All-Star basketball game. Anyways, I fucking like the celebrity softball game more than I like the actual baseball softball game.
All right. We have a 3-on-3 pickup game. You can only pick.
Do I pick celebrities?
You have to pick celebrities, but they all have to be under 5'6". Or no, they have to be 5'6" or shorter.
Can I get like 5'10"? Because sometimes they like to lie, but really they're 5'6".
That's true. No, you can only have.
Now, is my goal to win or to make an entertaining game?
It's gonna be basketball plus Hell in a Cell. Let's see. I think I'd want one Mankind.
Okay, we're doing. Let's see here.
I'm just messing, dude. I don't know. I
Okay,
can't even really think of a decent bracket.
My fucking 3 celebrities I would pick. How about this? They could just be celebrities.
that have been in real fights.
No.
Any celebrity?
Let's do basketball. Let's do basketball, right?
Basketball players?
Yeah, we'll do. No. 3 celebrity. Like, you got to pick your celebrity 3-on-3 versus my 3-on-3.
All right.
You know? So I picked 3 celebrities to play basketball against your 3 celebrities.
Okay.
Because I feel way more comfortable.
Are we going to be on the thing too, on the board, or are we just coaching?
Yeah, I said we're just coaching.
Okay, cool.
I ain't gonna play.
All right. I'm going to pick Kevin Spacey because he'll drug you. No, because he'll fuck you up at a party.
Okay.
I'm picking that guy.
I don't know who Kevin Spacey
Nobody's going to
is.
want to get close to him, but they still give him a bunch of money.
Yeah.
You know, he's going to play a pedophile saver, or he's going to play a savior pedophile
shit.
in a movie coming up.
All right. I'd probably get Kevin Hart. You know?
Ooh, that's a good choice.
He's a good leader. You know? Good leader.
He'll make you laugh.
Good point guard. You know?
Trash talk the other team and make money while he does it.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get a team there. It's just psychological warfare the whole time. OJ's too tall.
They don't matter how tall.
It doesn't matter how tall?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I just want him to be scary.
Let's see.
Alec Baldwin.
You get Alec Baldwin.
I'll put Alec Baldwin on. You don't
so
know.
yours
He already
counts?
has like an angry. He's already kind of pissed. He has
he
anger management.
committed a murder.
He literally committed a murder.
Yeah.
20 years of gun training and just took someone's life.
Yeah.
Well, who's your next guy? I'm trying to scare you with my team.
Really?
I'm trying to scare. So you're like, yeah, we could play. We could like maybe D him up, but they might kill you in the parking lot. So let them win.
Who's a young guy? I can't choose like
Tom Holland?
I can't choose like a YouTube person, huh?
I mean, I don't care.
I choose Tristan Lee. Not Tristan Lee. Ah, fuck, I forgot his name.
Oh no,
God damn it. All right, well.
doesn't work out then.
All right. How old is Lil Nas? 22?
He's probably like
I'm going to get Lil Nas.
You know, he'll show up with a backup crew and stuff,
Nah,
The dancers
he's
and
just
stuff?
22, you know?
and young and healthy.
Yeah. You know? So far, you picked fucking 2
Bro,
50-year-old men.
I know Kevin's covering him. Monster. Let's see. So, and then Alec probably has known Kevin the entire time,
Yeah.
but Kevin might stalemate him with his charisma.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Who's your third?
Third is going to be my guy that dunks it.
Who's your tall guy? Or your dunker? Yeah.
Yeah. My guy that's going to cut through.
Who's your dunker?
I'm trying to shoot. I want to say Dan Bilzerian.
Dan Bilzerian? All right, that's your dunker. All right, I'm amazed you haven't said it. I'm going to choose the fucking Rock,
Oh,
dude.
man.
No, I'm playing.
No, they'll get distracted with Kevin. I think you're shooting
He's
yourself
too-
in the foot.
He's too big of a...
Him and Kevin will get distracted with each other.
Really?
I think so. They'd be like trying to be funny on the score, on the board.
Yeah, it's true. They're 2 alpha males. You know what I'm talking about? That You're right.
One would be trying to make fun of
Fuck.
each other. And, I'm just saying, like,
I'm not saying Lil Nas is an alpha male, but I'm saying those two guys
They know
guys
each other,
are
work each
leaders.
other.
You
Yeah,
know?
Yeah.
Fuck, man. I fucked up. How about instead of The Rock, I would choose God, who is a good basketball player? I can't choose another celebrity, right?
You can choose whatever. I think I'm trying to win the game without actually playing.
Really?
I'm trying to play the game. I mean, I'm trying to get Alec Baldwin to be intimidating and be like, this guy just killed somebody. I don't want to defend him.
Oh, okay.
I don't want to guard him.
I fucking
Kevin.
I'd find out who the fastest NFL player is, and I'd just pick them. On my team would be former just NFL guys, like wide receivers.
Maybe John Jones would be my
Okay.
dunker. He probably could do everything
Oh, okay.
himself.
So you get John Jones.
He's 6'4".
Fuck, I'm kind of regret having The Rock. So you got Alec Baldwin, Kevin Spacey, and John Jones.
Yeah.
Fucking one guy's gonna carry that team. And I have Little Nas, Kevin Hart, and fucking. I'm really.
Well, you stalemated my guys, except
really-
for John Jones.
I really hate picking The Rock.
You should have picked a bag of cocaine.
Yeah,
That's your third player.
No, that helped you
or
score.
or a woman with a child, so you can hit her.
That helped you score more.
Oh man, right? Like you give him hooker, you give him money and like free.
How
tickets
about this?
to
A
Spearmint
parole
Rhino.
officer.
What?
A
parole officer? Yeah.
That's fucked up.
No, let's see. Or a homeless guy that he can talk to.
Yeah.
The homeless people downtown he can talk to.
Yeah. Fucking John Jones. Whatever happened to that dude? Is he still around?
He got handled by a wrestler recently.
What?
D something.
John Jones gets handled?
He wrestled some dude and the dude took him down at will and they were about the same size.
Oh, John Jones gets
You could do learns lesson from wrestler.
Oh no.
It's like learns nothing from jail stint. That's what it is in the Google searches.
John Jones learns wrestling. Nope. I know he beat the shit out of like everybody. I'm amazed I wish he would have kept fighting, you know?
Yeah, I think he will, but he'll probably have to go to another organization.
Wow, his wife is
She pieced up.
look at that.
She's average. She looks like she knew him before he was famous.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
That she knew him. That sounded like a backhanded compliment.
No, she's not like, if a guy like that, you'd think that the girl he'd be with would be like all bogged out, you know?
Yeah.
Would be all like all fucking tiny nosed and BBL'd out, but she's like nice and average.
Yeah.
That's so unappreciated. Average, you know? I think that's only because I don't know, bro. I really feel like porn has destroyed a lot of men. I really feel like
my head's fucked up, dude.
by porn or by like the internet, you know. Well, look at me, bro. I'm pretty much a degenerate, and I try to keep it together, but I'm pretty much there. I mean, I just quit a drug habit, quit another drug habit 6 years ago. I'm only trying to self-improve, but at the same time, they're baby steps.
Yeah.
It's what I think of is that what are we striving for? Who the fuck? What does a rich guy do that you do differently? Not much. They're made of meat, bones, and a brain just like you. You know, they just fire, and at some point, fearlessness is helpful and not helpful at the same time. You know, so some of these guys are willing to lose it all, and that's why they get big wins sometimes.
Yeah.
Oh, shit, there's my
Fucking. Oh.
But you know what I fucking hate? Hearing that sound
What is that?
in like a YouTube video in the background, where like, you know, they'll be like, all right, today I'm eating this, and I'm at this restaurant, and then they sit down, and in the background you hear the fucking ringtone. It's like somebody just broke in, or it sounds like somebody just walked in front of your house. What the fuck?
Yeah, dude. I don't.
Colleen Muscle had a heart attack,
Oh my god.
and then but he was blaming protein powder for it.
Really?
But it's not true.
Is it stuff that might thicken your blood vessels?
It's the steroid use and not taking care of himself properly, but steroid use mostly.
Yeah.
Eating like an idiot. I think he ate prison food and but just doubled or tripled the portions, and that's how he got pretty jacked in prison. And most of these guys, if you don't know, most of the bodybuilders and stuff that are pretty famous and shit,
They don't eat vegetables.
they don't eat vegetables, and then they get out of prison and they need money, so they do like modeling, pay for gay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was like a famous thing with Kai Green and a grapefruit.
Yeah, and
Do you remember that?
Yeah, and
Have you seen that video?
I try to forget it every time because
He
I get my
punishes
boners
that.
blast my pants off anytime I.
Listen, I'm getting an erection just talking about it. He destroys that grapefruit.
Dude, I've not seen that part. I didn't even look at the grapefruit after or anything like that. I just remember him wearing the belt across his chest and him doing the looking down, like his mouth all open, like he's sliding it in. And then I saw. Did you know Chuck Basher is Kali Muscle's like G for P name?
What?
Chuck Basher.
Chuck Basher? No way.
Yeah, dude.
No way.
Yeah. It's fucking hilarious because they were like, Chuck Basher is bashing. Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. Yep.
That's his
I mean, dude, I'm not here to judge. Everybody does it, but a guy who's pretends to be fiercely straight, you know. Well, that's the thing. A lot of these guys.
Well, he was in prison for like 15 years, you know.
And he came out, like, you know, like you're either understanding or you're not, and then you have to hold yourself to those same standards, you know. Gay. That is a big ass bag, dude, looking like Dark Brawly. That's crazy.
Oh man. Wow.
Why don't we talk about more ladies on this fucking podcast?
What do you mean?
I don't like. Oh, that's what it'll turn into, huh?
We're multicultural, you know. It's
We're open to
whatever.
anything. We're trash. We're here to
Yeah.
trash everyone.
Yeah.
Nobody gets away.
Listen, you could trash him. I'm gonna find more of Chuck Basher.
Chuck Basher. It's pretty funny. He was in a KFC commercial. He has the weird mustache. But yeah, he had another heart attack, and then yeah, he's just it's just funny because like these are the old school guys that were telling us the bodybuilding mentality, and then now like they're getting smarter and smarter. What? What? God, what?
Look at the top video. Look at the top.
Oh my God!
Wow.
You
Keep going.
chocolate gentleman.
Oh my God. Oh wow.
This is
Wow.
Tons of shit.
Wow.
Unfortunately,
Dude, that looks dangerous.
That's what they have to do.
That looks
God
dangerous.
damn it! Why does he have to be? They couldn't give me one blur.
Oh my God. Chuck Basher is scary.
It looks like he's holding a baguette, a dark rye baguette.
Oh my God.
It's unfair. That's why he got a heart attack. He had to keep that dick up.
Yeah, dude. All the blood went to his penis and
It
just
blew out the bottom of his heart.
Wow.
No wonder he's so confident and cocky.
Wow. This is interesting. Oh, this guy is weak.
Oh,
Look at that guy. Fucking lame, dude.
you mad white boy?
He is a little noodle.
You mad white boy?
He is a little noodle. Wow.
You mad white boy?
Bow, chicka, bow, bow. Bow. I'm sorry. I'm going to go through all this.
Let's see.
What? Anyways, go ahead. You were saying something real important.
I can't remember.
Because I remember the early 2000 like 10s YouTube fitness videos with the Hodge twins, Physiques of Greatness,
Yeah.
Tiger Fitness, Louis Marco, like all those
Juji
guys.
Mufu.
Well, he's like still around.
Oh, you mean
Or
like the ones that don't exist anymore, really?
Or like
Furious Pete.
the ones that kind of fallen off. Furious Pete lost his testicles, man.
Yeah,
That's sad.
that's brutal.
I remember that was the first time I legit cried. And like that was like so like they would Matt Ogus, all that shit. They would like make fun of each other and say like fucked up shit to each other, you know, beefing.
Yeah.
But when he had the testicle cancer, even guys who were like notorious for being jokesters
Like full trolls.
were like really serious and goes, "Oh, I'm sorry to hear this, but Furious Pete has lost his testicles." It was like a fucking serious video.
That's sad, man.
Get checked. It was like a movement, you know?
Yeah. It sucks that that's how dudes communicate through aggression, you know? and then all of a sudden we have to like, but you know, you go through something with somebody, you actually earn some respect for it with them and shit, and then you watch them suffer a little bit more than you. It's crushing, man. It's like humbling and crushing at the same time.
Yeah. Furious Pete. Damn, dude.
That
was
Rich
like
Piana that one made me sad. I definitely cried when Z's died.
Oh shit! So I came in after Z's.
You
That's
did?
when I got. That's when I really because I wasn't on the internet when I was in the army.
Oh yeah.
So I got out November 11th, 2011, and I think Ziz died in August of 2011.
I think so. Yeah.
So I didn't see none of that bodybuilding.com, the MISC forums. I wasn't part of none of that.
Really?
Yeah, it wasn't until later.
I was on MISC.
You were on MISC?
And Fit, and they were both. I wasn't on MISC very much. They just came over to Fit all the time, and I would know their terminology. Are you aware? He's not even aware. Let's go. PHAGGOT.
Yeah.
LTGF.
You mad, bro?
You mad? I say that online when people kill me.
Yeah.
I'm like, you mad, bro?
Yeah.
That makes them mad. But I remember I was on the era maybe shortly before the second video came out of Z's, his second video. Because the first one he had was the Simply Shredded. And then he had one where he released by himself. And then he released the one where he was in Australia doing push-ups
just in the middle of the street? Or?
Yeah, he did push-ups in the middle of the street. And then he like sees a big chick and he's like, we need to grab the spears. Get him. And then, but I just like the honestly, Z's was cool because he embraced the hate,
Yeah.
and then he gave nobody a reason to hate. First,
Yeah.
so like when they were, ooh, what a douchebag just dancing and stuff.
Well, you gotta believe in yourself, brah.
Yeah,
We're all gonna make it.
We're all gonna make it, brah.
I was like, oh.
Dude, that hurt my heart when I knew he died, and then he's like, and then he put out the last video, and he's like, this is gonna be for you guys, bras. This is for everybody. You have the power. You have the strength. We're all gonna make it.
Yeah.
All you gotta do is get in there. What was it? Forget women attain aesthetics.
Yeah.
And so the idea was to just get good looking, but to be genuinely good looking and strong, but also exaggerate the dumb shit because life's too short, And then he dies like a year later.
Yeah, dude. He died in a sauna. That was weird.
Yeah, it was on Clen.
Was that what it was?
I think so. He was cutting, and he was never off steroids. And when he was doing, so there's a scene where he takes some acid.
Yeah.
In the beginning, so he was constantly doing acid and Molly too. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I might fuck with you.
And he had a heart condition, and he knew all of that. So.
And he kept doing it and just fucking. He looked good.
Maybe we should do a pilgrimage to Aziz's tombstone. That'd be cool in Australia. Simply Shredded, the video when he came out and he was like 210 pounds, 6'2".
Yeah.
And I'm like 6'2", but I was like 300. I was like, damn, dude.
I could look like that.
That's what I thought immediately, and how goofy and obnoxious it was. It felt right at home. It was just like it was like if all your boys were fucking. And I'm not meaning this in like a negative sense, but if you and your boys grew up in a shitty town and you guys were all juggalos,
yeah,
and then then one juggalo shows you could be like a juggalo in a suit, and then everybody else is like, oh shit, you totally can do that, and then they all have their modifications of the juggalo in the suit, and then I always just thought that the culture was cool for that reason because he was wearing pink, shorts. Silly haircuts, spray tans. I think he even had surgeries, like some surgeries to deal with some, and the culture was still like, fuck it, brah.
Yeah.
Be yourself, brah. And I always appreciated that from that culture. Just the only thing you have to qualifies is you have to be fit.
Yeah.
That was it. And then you can talk to anybody. But they actually guys like that got kicked out of music festivals in Australia like crazy.
Really?
Yeah. They call them
Muzzas?
Is that what it is?
Muzza?
Something like that. It's something derogatory, I think.
Oh, really?
I think Muzzies is the Muslim one.
Oh shit! I just said a racial slur.
You said Muzzas.
Oh my fucking
I said
God.
the racial slur.
I didn't even think about it.
Well, I don't think it's racial slur. I think it's a bigoted word, but I think it's because it's against the Muslims. But even then, it's like Christie's. these fucking Christies.
It
You
doesn't
know?
bother me.
Yeah, it doesn't bother
Hey,
you.
your capital's named after my lord.
That's true.
Or
I think that's it, man.
yeah, hell yeah. Well, it's been rooting.
It's been tootin'.
Hey man, we had a good time.
Thank you.
Thank you.